Hello and welcome. Hey.
Hello, welcome to the best podcast in the world. HFD.
What is up?
What is up, guys?
What is up, guys? What's up, big man?
I mean, we've been through it before, but yeah, going well, man.
Going well?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
What's been happening, man?
I'm glad you just got here and you sat down. And how you doing?
You've done something with your eyes, or done something with your beard, or something?
Nah.
Look a bit different.
Nah.
No?
I look the same.
You're the same?
Same, man.
You look wild.
Thanks, man.
Or as you'd say, wicked.
Yeah, wicked's the best. Thanks, man. All right.
How is everyone? Welcome. Rock. How are you, bro?
What's up, everyone in the chat? Welcome to episode 73 of the HFD podcast.
73?
With the big man. That's what it is, isn't it? Big man, Chris C, Aussie
That's
Seth
me.
Rogan, KP. Let's read some of these chats. Joy of Unknown says, this is going to be wild.
It is wild.
Damn says, hey, Joy, long time no see.
You're right.
Ty says, start it up. Chris says, Ty is wild. Ty says, woo. Rock says, hi. Soul says, yeah. Let's do some Fortnite, you dogs, Ty says. And Leroy says, hey.
Fortnite was fun.
Fortnite was fun. We'll be doing it soon. Don't worry,
Fortnite
man.
was a lot of fun.
Probably this weekend sometime.
I didn't think we'd
Ty.
go 3.5 hours.
I know. We'll do it, and hopefully Ty can win us a couple more games.
Ty. Every time I think of Ty, I think of Beavis.
Yeah, isn't he?
He's
so
Beavis.
I think Soul is Beavis and Ty is Butthead, isn't he? Isn't
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What's been happening, man?
not much, man. You?
Ah, well, you know, I got became Spider-Man.
You did. Have your powers come yet?
They're coming slowly.
So, guys, you know, we said last week when we were gaming with Beavis and Butthead over here
Yeah,
that we didn't have the podcast because the big man got bitten by a spider.
I did.
And I asked him if he was web slinging anywhere from it, and unfortunately he wasn't, but he's back.
I'm back.
How was your ordeal, man? Tell the people about your ordeal.
Well, you know, for people that missed out, I did explain it on the on the Fortnite gaming night. But yeah, like I went home from a night shift because I do shift work, and came home. Everything's fine. I woke up about 11, and then I put these pants on, and I reckon there was something in the pants, and I didn't feel it or anything, and then started to get like shakes, like like shivers. It's like, what the f is going on? I was like, what is going on? And then I went to sleep and I was shaking, and I took some Panadol, and it went away. I was all right, and then dinner time came, and I was like shaking. I couldn't even eat my food, man. I was like this. Like I've never shaken like that in my life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you have a fever, it's like
Yeah.
that. So I was like, shit. And then after I went to the shower, got hot water on me, and took some Panadol, went away. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm just run down.
Yeah.
And then that night I was shivering again during the night. And I was like, and then it wasn't as bad, but I was shivering. And then the next morning, I woke up with this red mark on my leg, and I was shivering as well. Had a fever. Went to the doctor, and something had bitten me, and needed antibiotics. And
Have you finished the course of antibiotics?
I
now?
have.
Yeah. All right.
I feel wild.
So now he's going to start web slinging.
I felt like the antibiotics killed my progression, as in
as superhuman powers.
yeah.
All right. So Jess says hello. Soul says woof woof your dogs because he said get on Fortnite. Jess says hello. Joy says hey guys. Joy says damn brother, how you been? Rob says spiders are deaf, dumb, and blind. Be kind to the disabled. Andrea says hello boys, and Jess says LOL.
Yeah. So it's something like I couldn't even. So like when I used to put weight on my leg, like it hurt. And it's fine now, but it's not nice thing to happen. It's probably like it's very uncommon for it to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, not likely to happen. So it was just unfortunate.
Jess says Spider-Man. Zakal says hi Chris C, KP, and everyone on the live chat. What up, Zakal?
I'd be like the Punisher if I became a vigilante. I'd be a Spider-Man, like a vigilante. Yeah.
You said vigilante.
I'd be a vigilante.
Not a vigilante?
Wait, what do you say? Vigilante?
I have no idea
What do
anymore.
you
I don't
say?
even know anymore.
What do you
I
say?
have no idea. I'll just say whatever.
Vigilante?
Listen,
Vigilante?
guys.
What did I say? I said vigilante.
Listen, dudes. Whoever's new, if you're new in the chat, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Don't be like GT and watch the whole video and don't like it, and then tell us later.
Guys, if you like it, it means that YouTube will look at it and go, oh, look, this video is getting a lot of likes. Let's push it out to more people. So like it, guys, because it helps out with our algorithm. But yes.
Because Ty said, where are you sitting out your dogs? And I think Jess, she's like dogs with a question mark, thinks that Ty's being mean by saying dogs, but that's like we've found out when we're playing Fortnite with him. That's his that's like his way of saying man.
I had a dream.
I think it goes with his name.
I had a dream after playing Fortnite. I was at Rumble Ruins.
Rumble Ruins?
Just chilling out.
I had a dream that I was just sitting there doing nothing and Ty Dogfrog just killed everyone and I won the game, and then I realised it wasn't a dream. That's what actually happened.
Yeah.
It was wild.
We won 4 games, guys. So if you guys have missed that gaming show, go check it out.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We won 3 games in a row. We had fun.
We did. We'll definitely play again.
We will. We definitely will. We will. We absolutely will. But it's good to see everyone here. GT's rocked up. I missed him last night. I ranted for 40 minutes, called many people pelicans, and GT wasn't there to laugh. So
you know what's funny? Damn upset you today.
Damn upset me.
He upset you, yeah.
Isaac says hi. How you going, Isaac?
Isaac, how you going?
Damn did upset me.
He did.
Damn wrote a comment on the video last night.
I know, I saw
and
that.
he said, Glazers are wild.
Yeah.
And I commented back, I was like, that's borderline a ban potential comment there.
Well, you know, Damn always gets blocked by Chris Beach, so, you know, I think it's time to block him as well.
Yeah.
Nah, we won't block Damn.
Dog versus dog, Jess says. Have you played Lord of the Rings Battle of Middle-earth 2? I've played the first one. Was it the something of Mordor? I think.
Mordor.
Yeah.
How good is Lord of the Rings?
Oh, the movies? Yeah, amazing. Yeah. I just got into it. Yeah, the game, he's talking about, haha, damn. Snoop Dogg, woof, woof, baby. There you go. Sol Goodman, where are you boys at? We're at a coffee shop in New York.
We're in New York, guys. Just
High-rise.
yeah, we just went for a flight.
The fire just over there.
Just got in here about an hour ago. Just enjoying on the penthouse.
Yeah. looking at the skyline. Got the fireplace happening.
Yeah, it's nice and toasty in here.
It's not a very popular restaurant because no one comes here but us.
No, this is after hours. Man.
Yeah, it's just after. We're just
after hours
here on the couches and they're just there. So, it is what it is. But
Sol's wild. It looks so real.
It looks so real.
Doesn't it?
There you go. I actually like this background a lot.
It's cool, eh?
It's cool.
We've got a few backgrounds that we can play with.
We're in Australia. Sol says him and Ty are from Victoria. And Joy says Adelaide is wild.
Adelaide is wild.
Adelaide's very wild.
I love living here.
Oh yeah, well Adelaide's wicked, man. Zakel says, are you going to buy the new Spider-Man 2 game coming out this Friday? I might not buy it on launch because me and Jess were talking about this. I hate how all the games they come out, around September, October, November. And it's like you got to buy all these games at once. So I'll try and I just bought NBA and I want to buy COD so we can stream it.
When's the COD coming out?
In November 12th or something.
Okay.
So FIFA came out as well, and I didn't buy the new FIFA yet, but I probably will buy it. But you got to space it out, you know what I mean? Because they're $100 each.
Yeah.
Which is
it's expensive, man.
So yeah, I may get it later down the track.
Well, if you got the expansion pack.
Yeah. That's good,
another $100.
Yep. I want to move back. Miss Second Valley, Semaphore Beach, etc. Second Valley is really good.
Second Valley's beautiful.
Yeah, down near Rapid Bay and that. It's cool. It's good.
That whole peninsula is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
You guys should buy Payday 3. Is there a game release season? I think it's the new Ark as well. It's around this time, Rob. Most big games like FIFA, NBA, Call of Duty, they all come out around September to December. And then there's a few games that do come out like the Marches and that, but those big ones, a lot of them try release, I think, that time.
And you know what the big rumors are about Fortnite? Chapter 1's coming back.
I heard that.
That'll be pretty cool.
And you know who I heard that from?
Me?
Yeah.
So Tilted
That'd
Towers,
be cool. Tilted Towers be wicked.
Pleasant Park,
Do you know?
Junk Junction.
I remember the first we were playing it before it was popular. We got it, right? Me and John.
Yeah.
And then we were playing it and no one had it. It was like, it was free. And we just got it because it was free, right? And it was not popular at the time. And we just used to go to Tilted Towers. And then it started getting popular in Tilted Towers. And it was just, everyone was there. It's like no one knew to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
You land at Tilted Towers, shot, dead. See you later. it was the best. Yeah.
Tilted Towers is wild.
Formula 123 came out in June. What COD game is coming this year? Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. But the reason me and Big Man are getting it is because it has all 16 of the original Modern Warfare 2 maps that we loved when we were a bit younger. So the next Fortnite stream,
maybe Friday.
Maybe Friday we're gonna try. Yeah,
maybe we'll see if if KP's available, because I can't do it on my own. KP has to be available. So
I think we might be able to do it on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how we go.
But yeah, we're gonna try play a variety of games now. I was doing DayZ a lot. I'm gonna obviously do DayZ again because I love the community there with those guys. But me and Chris did Fortnite. It was really fun. Obviously, when COD comes out, we're going to do COD.
Yeah.
That'll be wicked. We'll do Team Deathmatch, and me and Chris will be...
I used to be really good at Team Deathmatch. I was all right.
I'm really good at free-for-all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do free-for-all.
Yeah, you can, but then we'll be killing each other.
No, that'll be good.
Yeah, no.
Who wins?
Kill Christopher. That's wild. So, can I join in? Isaac says. Well, Ty joined in, so why not?
Yeah, of course.
Why not? We'll do... That way we can have a squad. We can have a squad. But... Anyway, that's a lot of the game talk, guys.
You know, what really buzzed me out today? Your obsession with Bunnings.
I can't believe you're the only guy
What's wrong with you,
ever
man?
said to me. No, but I go there every day for work. But the fact that you said to me, I don't like Bunnings. I was like, what?
It's boring.
I was like, every guy likes Bunnings.
Not me. It's boring.
So you
man.
don't like
What's
Bunnings?
that good about Bunnings?
So you don't like Bunnings and you don't like South Park.
The only good thing about Bunnings, it used to be back in the day, was the sausage sizzle.
They still do it.
Yeah, but
on
it's like
weekends.
$3.50 now.
You know, but the fact you don't like Bunnings and you don't like South Park, what's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? I'm like the most normal person.
How can you not like Bunnings? Everyone likes Bunnings. Even Jess like everyone likes Bunnings.
I like Costco.
Costco's alright, but Costco's you got to go for a certain set things. Bunnings is like.
But when someone goes, "Oh, I got to get a Bunnings," I'm like, "Oh, Bunnings." And then like someone goes to Costco, "Oh, let's go."
I don't know, how can you not like Bunnings, man? I only go to Bunnings because there you go. Will COD have crossplay with other consoles? I believe it is crossplay, this one, Joy. Yep. I'm not a handyman at all, but love Bunnings, Rob says. There you go. That's what I mean. Everyone likes
I just find it very hard to find anything. You got to ask the guy in the red shirt, "Where is this?" And it's like,
Jess,
he goes, "Oh, 34 on the second shelf." I was like, "Dude, there's like hundreds of second shelves everywhere."
Jess did the typical comment of a girl, and she says, "I like all shops." I go to Bunnings for the free popcorn and a snag, Ty says. There you go.
There's no free snags anymore. I don't know about popcorn. Where do you get popcorn from?
You know, when I used to go, before COVID hit, right? When I used to go to my Bunnings, they used to have Donut Wednesday, and they'll give all the tradies like a cinnamon donut or a chocolate donut.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit and they canned it, never brought it back. They realized, we're losing money giving all this stuff. I'm with you, big man, GT says.
Yeah, man.
That.
Like, what's so good about going to Bunnings? It's so boring, bro.
Yeah, but
I'd rather go to like Costco where you can see TVs and and get taste testing.
You're Icarian.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You're Icarian and GT is Macedonian. You know, you probably don't even know what a drill is. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Can't find exactly. No one can ever. You can never find anyone.
I've got the Power Pass app, and I buy everything on my phone, and I just walk out. And
do you know where everything is in Bunnings?
Yeah, but I've got the app. It tells you on the map. Tells you what aisle everything is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what I need.
It's the Power Pass app, and then you can pay on there, and they just scan it and they check your stuff and you walk out. I don't even pay at the cash out anymore, but that's because
What's the best Bunnings? The one at Edwardstown?
In Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's the newest. It's huge.
It's massive.
Yeah, that is my favorite. Yeah, that one. The Windsor Gardens one is good. Down that way is real good because it's new as well.
The Marion one's got the
Marion one is outdated because it was like one of the first here. I think it's the first one.
That's the one I go to.
Yeah, but it's very outdated now.
Yeah,
very
it's
outdated.
Very old.
All the new ones now are good. They're huge. They're real big. Yeah. They're massive. So the Woodville one's good. Isaac's right. Yeah, that's a good one. Because big.
One. Oh, that's a big one.
Masters is terrible. Masters came.
Is Masters still around?
Nah, Bunnings took over the one at Adelaide Airport. It went under, like here anyway. It might be around other. in other states. It's not here.
Apparently, guys, the Masters that was up in Noarlunga is now turning into Bunnings, and the old Bunnings is turning into Costco.
That's
wild.
That's the rumor.
That is wild. If that happens, it's awesome.
Hopefully that happens. Yeah,
especially if you're from the southern suburbs.
Isaac lives near there. He said, "No more free donuts." Joy said. GT says can't find anyone to help you, and Andrea says that's everywhere. GT can't find anyone to help you, not just Bunnings. Have you been catching on the trade period, Chris? Oh, for the footy.
Yeah, man. I have been. It's ridiculous. Like, as a Port supporter, it's absolutely ridiculous. Look, I won't go into it, but
I'm so happy that Saul Goodman just called me dear. He said, how dare you say Masters is terrible?
You're a dear.
I'm a dear.
Has ever, like, those old people ever call you dear?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, dear.
I've been like old ladies, like when I go, like, you know, could go like change a battery or something, and they're like, would you like a cup of tea, dear? And they come up to me, and they go to give you the cup of tea, and they're like shaking, like half the tea's gone, and you got to take it. It's like 40 degrees, and you got to like take this tea that's like boiling, and it's like 45 degrees. I mean, dare. I know what you meant, Sol. It's all good, but
dare.
Yeah. On that
note, Hi Lovely. Have you had that one?
I've
had.
I'm sure, yeah, you would have. People would say it, but I don't hear that.
I've been called darling.
Darling, I think that the older people love that one.
They do.
Yeah.
Thanks, darling.
Yeah, I think that, but I think the older Greeks like that. Like, it's like because it's probably the first word that my ear like knew to say in English. Darling.
Yeah, probably.
Darling more. So.
Darling more.
But
far out.
On that, guys. We Masters went down like a concrete block. Andrea says.
Why did Masters go down?
Because they tried to take on Bunnings. It's like, you know, like Pizza Haven trying to take on Domino's.
But didn't they have like white goods and that in there?
It just wasn't as good, man. They tried to take on Bunnings and it was expensive. It was too expensive. Bunnings have got, obviously they're backed by West Farmers. They got good prices. That's why Bunnings outdo all of them. They outdo Stratco. They outdo because the prices are good.
How does Stratco and like Mitre 10 and all that keep business?
Stratco keep business because they're good. They got good fencing and stuff. And they got a huge business of fencing and pergolas and that. You know, they sell all that stuff. They got a huge factory that does all that. You know, Colorbond fencing, Colorbond.
Yeah.
So they've got that. Mitre 10, I don't know. Mitre 10's not as big here. It's.
Well, they've got Mitre 10s.
Yeah, but it's just not as big. It's not. It would be nothing. It would be like a blip to Bunnings. Mitre 10 here anyway. It would be nothing. They lost a lot of money and their CEO lost his job. Yeah, that's true. Bunnings tools are cheap as. Yeah, that's what I mean.
They got everything.
They got everything. That's what it is. And they're cheaper. The Masters was coming in. They were selling things that like.
Did you ever go to Masters when you?
I went to check it out. Like me and Jess went, and it was just like too expensive.
Yeah.
So, and it went under in no time.
For firewood. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Like they might have things that they do good. Like there will be something that has them go. Because Mitre 10, I think, are real good. Not just for firewood, they're good for lumber. They're like one of the biggest distributors.
So that's probably where they make their money.
So they make their money from that. I think they're one of the biggest distributors of lumber in the state. Well, that's here anyway, maybe in Australia. Whereas Bunnings is all sorts of things, you know. So
I remember I went to a Bunnings, but in the country.
Yeah.
Well, not country.
Was it tiny?
Well, it was like near Mount Barker.
Yeah.
Little Hampton.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. And
that's different.
It's just like, where the heck am I?
I know, it's tiny.
Well, I thought the Marion one was bad. This thing was like tiny, and it smelled like farts.
Yeah.
I think this guy farted though.
Oh man!
But it was really weird.
Yeah.
All these country bumpkins everywhere.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like you only like 30 k's away.
I know you're 30 k's out. It just feels so different.
It does.
But yeah, in saying that, guys, see, Caden Masters is shit. I told you. Ty says. Oh, they're arguing about Masters. Mitre 10 are big in the building industry. Mick Tabor said. That's what I said. Mick, I think it's to do with, like, they're big with lumber and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
what's that commercial with Mitre 10? It goes, Mitre 10 out of 10, Mitre 10 out of 10.
You boys should play footy for a club. I play real football for a club.
You know what? I was contemplating playing footy again, but I got to get fit.
Yeah,
if I can get fit, maybe not next year, maybe the year after, I might play like over 35s or whatever.
I play the round ball football, Isaac.
I'd love to play footy again though.
Yeah.
Soccer, I was
played
never good at
footy.
soccer.
I played footy when I was young. I was
never good at soccer. At your round ball thing.
good at footy.
I like it, but I wasn't good at it.
I could have played footy.
You know what I was good at? Basketball.
I was good at
I
basketball.
was really good. 'Cause I was tall
And I was
and I was good. But I never played.
I actually loved it too. I was real good at basketball, but
Like 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s. I used to. I
I was
loved it.
killer at basketball.
Like
And I played-
that's one thing I might.
I played for Marion. I played for a club there when I was younger.
Basketball's fun.
I love basketball. But yeah, I got pre-season on November 3rd.
Whereabouts?
Oh, one of those basketball kids. God, I hated them kids. Title.
you hated those basketball kids.
Yeah, at primary
He
school.
hated those.
At primary school.
Oh no!
Listen.
I know what he's talking about though.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about. Those like wannabe basketball players that think they're the best.
Well, Daniel Pearce, that played for your club, Port Adelaide, wasn't even a football player. He played basketball.
Yeah, no, but most AFL players are
Yeah, he played basketball.
like wingard.
Yeah. yeah.
Even Connor. I think. Connor
Oh my
Rhodes-
God, that's a good idea. Futsal HFD media team. We played indoor. Chris
We
was
played.
a
I was goalkeeper. I was shit.
And the game plan was kick
Actually, I
the
was
ball,
alright.
kick the ball to KP, and everyone was tackling me. How about
John-
cricket?
John-
I used to play cricket when I was young, Zakal. North Haven. Oh, you're out that way.
I,
Holy crap.
I work at North Haven, or pretty
Yeah.
much at North Haven.
Yeah. I played cricket. I was a real good batsman, Zakal, but I admit I didn't have it in me for like fielding.
Cricket.
I was real good at batsman, I think, because I just had a good eye. You know, like,
King of the North.
hey.
How are you, man?
Yeah, I just didn't have I had a good eye, so I was a good batsman,
Yeah.
but I didn't have that patience to go field. And I remember my dad went and bought me the cricket outfit I was playing for primary school, right? And I went to play, and they didn't play me. I went out there for the whole weekend, and sat there.
Yeah, cricket's boring, bro.
Yeah, the fielding sucks. Batting is fun.
Batting's fun.
Batting's fun, bro. If you're good at it too.
Even bowling's good.
Yeah, but I just didn't have, yeah. So, hey, Childo.
Batting's dangerous, man. If that thing
It is.
fucking hits you,
It is.
that hurts.
Well, Phil Hughes died. Got hit in
Yeah.
the head.
Yeah, you can die
Mhm.
because of the
So,
bounce.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
So-
dangerous.
What else are you streaming on? I do a karting. Oh, go-karting. All right.
Go karting's cool.
Listen, before we go
Don't-
off completely and keep talking about sports like we always do, we'll chill it here for a second, guys. So if anyone that's new, I saw, there was Mick. Mick, if you're new,
Mick, how are you, Mick?
please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give it a like. Mick says cricket is good for unfit old people that love a beer like me. You should play lawn bowls, because every time you get to go at the end and get the ball, you just have a beer.
You know, lawn bowls is hard to play,
Of course it is.
but it looks
Yeah,
fun.
because every time you're at the end, you're drinking a beer, so when you come back, you're pissed and you're trying to roll the ball down. No wonder why it's hard. They're all drunk,
Cricket.
bro. You know when Casey Jones says cricket, you got to know what a crumpet is to play cricket.
Cricket.
I hear you, Mick Rob says.
Uh,
What laptop you have, KP? That one. Nah, it's a Ace. What is it? It's a Asus.
Acer.
Nah, isn't it an Asus? I think, or Acer could be.
We both got aces.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's an
can't tell
Acer.
you right now. It's a ROG, Republic of Gaming one. It's a Republic of Gaming. My one is. Chris's is a bit different, but they're both
Mine's the
gaming
tough
ones.
one. Mine's
Yeah,
the tough.
tough gaming. Mine is the ROG, Republic of Gaming. Nice, he says.
But if you saw the laptop we first had when we first started,
Terrible.
I mean, it did this job, but like you couldn't
Once we went to 1080p, it didn't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't do 1080p.
Yeah.
Like, so if you go back to our second podcast,
Yeah.
we got the new camera and we set it up.
And we went to go 1080p and it just went,
Yeah, and we went 1080p and if you
Yeah.
go back to that second podcast, you see we had to stop it.
Yeah.
And we had to go back to the
old-
webcam.
the webcam.
Because this camera could not
Yeah.
the camera could not the laptop we had could not the camera
Couldn't handle it.
couldn't handle it. No, so
Andrea says, I love lawn bowls. Playing with my friend David. Jess is smiling. He says, every time I play it, I got half pissed. Exactly what I'm saying. The Moment. One of my favorite guys, The Moment. He come in. He was in last night. You know what?
ETM.
ETM, he said some real good things. He's a West Ham fan, but he said some real insightful things in regards to the Glazers and like Man United last night.
He's a nice guy.
A nice guy, but
Look,
really knows his stuff.
He's a Geelong supporter, which I don't like, but
No,
I
he's
still
a
like
champion. He says,
Nice guy.
G'day, guys. If you live forever, what happens to our knees? Do they get worse as we get older? The ideal would be to play sport as long as possible for longer than even LBJ, but those dodgy knees. True. Jess Lovin, did you all vote no on Saturday election? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters.
I wish I voted what you voted.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done.
We'll leave it at that.
That's what I should have done.
But listen, in saying that, guys, ETM has started us off. The topic for the night is, if you could live forever, would you want to? That's the topic. Get involved in the chat. Jess says she voted no. Andrea says, ETM, believe me, they get worse by the day. There you go. He's talking about his knees. He would know, the Don. Andrea, he's like Yoda now, isn't he? Like, you know? I reckon we call him Yoda instead of the Don.
Fearless to anger. Anger to hatred. Hatred to suffering.
He was like, Gubebia, you like?
Fearless to anger.
Oh, man. All right. So Isaac has gone straight in and says no, because everyone you love, you watch die. If you live forever, I reckon you would be depressed. At one point, you would know everything, try everything, and you would be extremely bored.
Depends who you are, man. If you're like a sorcerer that's like got no, like hates everyone and wants, like if you're Shang Tsung,
yeah,
you'd want to live forever. Like.
Well, do you remember the movie? You obviously remember Highlander, and that was the story about it. And he'd been living for whatever centuries, and in the end, what was he yearning for? He wanted, because he'd watched so many of his loved ones die, he wanted to be mortal. You know what I mean?
See, for me, right? For me, my personal, what I believe in, I think we never die. Now, obviously, in this
Your
life,
vessel dies.
Oh yeah, the vessel dies,
vessel, yeah.
But not we never die. So I think we actually come back.
Yeah.
And we live other lives. That's what I think.
Maybe.
That's what I think. But as in this vessel, if I want to be immortal, I don't know, man. I just don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think we have like your body would like wouldn't it shut down?
Yeah, but that's what immortal is. It's like it lives forever. You know, like in Highlander, like I'm saying. So Brian says, "Boys, how are you?" And he says, "Christopher Lambert, Highlander."
Highlander was wild.
It was one of the best. You know, they're remaking it with Henry Cavill was cast, and because he did The Witcher so well, he'll do good with Highlander. Because it's the same looking character. He'll do good, man. It'll be a good movie. Because he's got that look that they have for that. I would live forever to become rich and richer until I rule the world, Soul says. Well, I'll tell you before I read the rest of the chats. There's this comic character called Vandal Savage, right?
Mm-hmm.
His DC comic character. And he was a Neanderthal back in the whatever days. And something happened to him. This thing came from the aliens or something is the story. And he sat around it and it turned him immortal. And he went from a Neanderthal and he evolved to a human. And it's centuries later in the world of Batman and Superman and that now. And he's immortal. And he's a billionaire because he's like ETM said, he's learned everything. He's like the smartest guy.
Yeah.
Because he knows everything. But he wants to conquer. He's evil.
If you're evil, then I understand you want to be immortal.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you're evil,
because
like,
they want to conquer.
Might as well be
because they want to conquer. Yeah.
Like when Vegeta wanted to become immortal.
Yeah, because he wanted
evil.
to conquer. 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Because he wanted to conquer.
Oh man.
But I reckon those people get depressed. They'll get depressed after once they conquer everything. There's nothing else to conquer.
Well, Childo says, "I do live forever. I've been back many times. We are immortal." There you go.
Well, that's what I believe in too, in that sense.
Yeah, living longer enough, I'd finally get to finish all the old stories in my head. Rob says, "Not on this earth." Jess says, "No thanks." See, I agree. I tend to agree with that. I wouldn't want to be immortal on this.
I think we keep coming back to this earth.
Maybe.
I think this is the ground that we.
Well,
that
Rob
is
says
now we might not come back in this time though. That's what I think.
Yeah, Rob says I'm with Chris. We might live forever on this earth. No. He says,
"Well, I think you don't have to cut like some. I reckon in the spiritual realm. I reckon in the spiritual realm, you can stay there as long as you want, but then you can come back and experience physical reality.
That is the best comment I've seen all night. If I could give comment of the night,
what?
Mick says no, because you would have to work until you're 400 to get pension.
You know, that's what they would do, eh?
Oh, because every century would be going up, you know? It'd be going up a couple of years and you're immortal.
You're immortal.
You get to the point, you're like, man, I'm still not old enough for pension. I would live forever to see Jin Ling go from generation to generation just to see if it's still up to scratch, Brian says. He loves Junling, doesn't he? Did he
Junling.
see our Junling review? We did a review of on
We did. Yeah,
on
that's, I think
Hunkyfooddudes.
he saw it.
That's okay. Yeah. What if you trapped somewhere, no hope of escaping and having to live forever? Oh yeah, that'd be terrible. Jess is laughing. Howdy, HFD family. Amanda says
Hey.
Docker supporters might be want to live forever. Ooh, low blow there by GT for the Dockers boys. Hey, Amanda just says 18 in the chat.
Make sure you like, share,
Awesome.
subscribe, guys.
That's it, guys.
If we haven't got 18 to 19 likes, there has to be a problem.
Listen, guys,
Have I
if
liked
you're
it?
new, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, and like we said, like
on,
that
guys.
video. There's 18 likes. There is 18 likes.
There we go, guys. That's what we want to see.
And 19 people. That's good, guys. That's real good. That's what we
Thank
want. The
you.
likes.
Thank you.
It's interesting to see what people are saying.
Do you know what's sad, man? That like one day this will be all gone. We'll be gone.
We will be.
There'll be no more HFD.
There might be.
Well, who knows?
It might continue.
Hopefully.
It might be an institution.
But like we'll be all gone. Someone else will be in this house. Someone
Yeah.
else will be in all their houses,
That's right.
living their lives,
Yeah,
and we'll be forgotten.
true.
Well, we won't be forgotten because we'll be on YouTube forever.
We'll be on YouTube forever.
If YouTube doesn't.
That's right.
But isn't that sad to think that? Like when you think
Yeah.
about it, like we're gonna be gone.
Whoever doesn't like isn't a part of the dog squad. Soul says, I couldn't watch bad VAR decisions for eternity. That would be too painful, Rob says. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell you what, it's interesting to see everyone's thoughts. I like.
But wouldn't all right? How about this? Right? Say Man United. Like when you die, that's it. You're not going to see Man United again, right? Don't you want to be around to see them win? Like, do you love them that much or not?
Well, I've seen them win.
Yeah, true. But what if they start winning a lot?
They did. I don't think we'll ever see a club win. City are doing it now, but I don't think we will ever see an English team win like Man United did. They won from the 90s to the 2000s, and that's why everyone hates them, because they ruined everyone's childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we will never see that dominance again. It was borderline seeing it with City now, but I don't think it'll.
No.
Me personally, I don't know if
What
it
would
will.
you miss, man?
What, when I'm gone?
Yeah.
My loved ones.
Yeah.
Obviously, that stuff that I love, other things that I love, like soccer and that, but my loved ones first.
Yeah, yeah.
But joy of unknown, I'm a bit confused. Like your name suggests, the joy of unknown, something good always has to come along to surprise us, like a good song or a cool movie, ETM says.
It's
Yeah.
true.
If we believe in reincarnation, I could come back as a spider and bite Chris again. Well, you're a dragonfly, though, so you can't.
Don't do that, Dr. Laz.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Toby!
Toby says hi. Toby, come
Toby.
in. Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share,
Toby, how are you?
He's already subscribed. But
Yeah,
give it a
he
like. Give
definitely
us a
has.
like. How many people are allowed to marry if we live forever? Is it love? Is love internal?
Well, see, that's what.
Ooh,
See,
that's
you know that thing. That's in Highlander, right? He loses the one he loved the most, like back in the whatever it was, centuries ago, and then he falls in love again. Because if you were immortal and your partner's not immortal, you're gonna have to fall. You're gonna fall in love again, aren't you? But the fear of how much it's gonna hurt you when you lose that loved one again will probably stop you from doing it. I don't know how many times you do it before you stop yourself from doing it again. Do you know what I mean? Stop putting yourself in situations.
It'll maybe take hundreds of years.
Well, you
Maybe.
stop yourself from going into situations, I think, to meet someone to love them after a certain amount of times. Think about it, if you've lived 6 lives and you've loved someone every life, like it's going to crush you. That pain, you're not going to want to do that again. You know what I mean? I get like people do it in real life. Partners die and they fall in love again. Doesn't mean they don't love their
Doesn't mean no.
the
it doesn't.
partner they lost.
It's just they moved on.
You love again.
You have to-
and that's what
yeah.
your partner probably would want.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But if you'd been through that, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times, would you want to go through that again? I wouldn't.
Is it selfish to do that if you're immortal? Would it be selfish?
I don't think so, because
Because
you're
they
living
deserve
forever,
it,
man.
okay.
Yeah, like you're living forever. You'd want compassion. You'd want love from someone. You'd want
But
that.
like after the 6 lives, you pretty much look like Skeletor.
But that's what I
wouldn't
mean. You would you'd stop yourself from being in that situation, I think.
you? Yeah, but
because-
wait, are you like young?
You
all
stay
the time?
well immortal. They don't go old.
They
do
don't
they?
age.
They stay in their prime, don't they?
Well, there's no one immortal though, so you could just make up whatever you think. Really?
I think whenever they say someone's immortal, it's always like they always look like they're in their prime. Like I don't know. That's what I don't know. I don't know what the specifications are for being immortal. I'm good too. I'm good, boys. How about you? I've had a good day today. How about you, Sales? I had cricket training tonight for all my ability cricket team here in Melbourne. Well done, Toby. You're
Well
a
done,
champion.
Toby.
Yeah, I think I could love again, but it'd take ages. And Jess, I think, is saying, no, it's not selfish. I think that's what Jess said. Because I don't think if you were immortal, but like I said, after you'd been through that pain a couple times, 2-3 times, I don't think you'd put yourself in that situation to do it again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe if you knew you're immortal, like, would you put yourself through that?
I don't think you would. I think it'd get to a point you'd do it a couple times, but then you'd go through that pain of losing that loved one. You wouldn't do it again. You'd stop it. You'd pretty much become a recluse, I reckon, because you wouldn't want to lose friends. You wouldn't want to lose, because you'd outlive your kids. You know, imagine seeing your kids die 3 times.
No.
You wouldn't want to see that. No way. That's why I wouldn't want to be immortal. Like it would. Yeah. You know.
It's funny. Everyone doesn't want to die, but no one wants to become immortal.
No. You know what? I think people think that. I think when you're young, people think that about like fear of death and that.
It's the fear of death.
But everyone dies, man.
It's part of nature.
It's part of life.
It's part of life. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. You know.
Yeah, it's part of life, man.
If you've grown, let's say, if you grow old and you have a life with someone, you grow old together.
I mean, there's
nice. Nothing wrong with it. That's not. Yeah.
Nice. That's what everyone. I mean, that's what a lot of people want. Right. But you know, there's things that.
That's right. I'll read
happen, and you know, it doesn't always work out that way. So. I'm sleeping in a bubble now. What?
Hey, ETM, sort of like the joy of finding of the unknown. Bit weird, but as fascinated with unsolved mysteries and get excited about unknown cases being solved. Immortal like Dracula, maybe, Rob says. Yeah, there you go. Hi, King of the North, Toby says. Was a completely original name on YouTube. Jess says, yep. She's saying it wasn't. It's not selfish. Hi, Toby. Me too, Joy. I get carried away with solving mysteries like the true crime stuff. Well, for ETM and Joy of the Unknown, we have to bring back the Rogan Files, don't we?
Yeah,
we have to.
Well, me and the King of the North, we've been talking about a secret society that used to live here, and we want to bring it up in a podcast. So
we might bring that up in the members thing that we've talked about.
Yeah, we might. So the membership's coming, guys.
Jimmy says, "Hey everyone, if I live to 100 without issues, I'll be happy." He reckons. Jimmy, how are you, man? Some mysteries drive me insane, wanting to know the answer. Jimmy, how you going, Father Jim? Con says. He says, "Con." Hey, Jimmy, Andrea says, I'm sleeping in a bubble? What do you mean? I don't fear death anymore, Jess is saying. Hi, Father Jimmy T, how are you? At the moment, I didn't expect that Delphi murder to be living in the same town all this time. How could they miss that? Zakal, all good, mate. Hope you're well. Be like Mr. Burns, recluse, flying in your spruce moose. Hey, Jimmy T, how you going? Well, on what ETM said, he said, you know, about those mysteries and murders and that. When I watch some murder things, I know it's a bit off topic, it mind boggles me how much shit these cops miss.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Like the Ted Bundy thing, right? Ted Bundy was a serial killer. And he got pulled over. He was driving a white buggy, like V-dub, you know, like a Spotto.
Yeah.
And they rang up from the other county, the other state, and they were like, listen, we're looking for this white buggy, you know, in connection with all these killings and that. And they pulled him over and they're like, oh, it's not white. And they let him go. It was a cream or something. And then he went and killed another 30 women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, you're either just shit or you're so dumb, it's not funny. Like, he could have been caught so long. Jeffrey Dahmer got pulled over. He had bodies in the back seat cut up. And the guy said to him, what's that? And didn't check it, the cop. And then he went on to kill another 20 people.
I mean, mistakes happen.
Mistakes. But
unless it's fate.
When they first went to his house, they smelt the decomposing bodies and they let it, and he got away with it. Mm. And the cops got suspended, then they got the jobs back. Like, seriously? I know it's off topic, but yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'll read a few of this. Hey, boys, did you know that they caught the bicycle thief the other day? He wanted to be a rich man, but got caught by his DNA. That's what Andrea says. There you go.
There you go, guys.
There you go.
The-
Jimmy
the-
Tanner
the
says,
Donald
hey,
Trump.
Amanda. DB Cooper case is the most unsolved mystery I want solved. Hi, Jim. And Jess is giving the frown. I think she's saying into what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like just silly. You know what I mean? Like,
Crazy.
slack cops. Like, you're meant to uphold, serve, and protect.
Yeah.
Do your job. And then, like,
Hey, Fatini.
you know, hey, Futini, how are you?
Yeah,
Like-
no, I know what you're saying, man. It's
It's terrible.
terrible.
It's like really bad. Like,
Yeah, it's not the first. I mean,
I
cops.
know, but it's so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just like anything, man. Like people make mistakes.
I know, but that wasn't a mistake. That was
it's a
just
big
being
mistake.
slack.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
not doing their job.
Yeah, yeah, but
to-
there's a lot of cowboys that work in industries
Of
that
course, mate.
don't do their job properly.
Of course.
A lot.
Have you
So-
watched The Equalizer 3 yet? I have not watched it, but I definitely will. Okay, I love The Equalizer.
Number one's the best.
Number one is wicked. Number two's okay. It's
Number
not as
one's
good
better.
as number.
Nah,
No,
number
number one's
one.
better, but it's okay. It's not as good as number one.
I wish I had his skill set.
Oh, it's the best.
I love when he walks into that room and he's like counting the
Yeah, he's
time.
the best.
And he
Listen,
just like decapitates
I
everyone.
would love to see a battle royale of The Equalizer, Taken, The Punisher, and like, I don't know, Jack Reacher and Rambo. Just this huge battle royale. See who would win. John Matrix of all these
The
movies.
guy from Taken.
Yeah, that's what I said. Taken. Liam,
Oh, yeah.
all these
Liam
movie,
Neeson,
all
yeah.
these movie characters. See which one's better. It'd be like the best battle royale ever.
He's good, man.
He's good.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's anything, but then
No,
like
he's good. He's wild.
he
Equalizer.
makes it believable
Oh, yeah,
too.
he's wild.
Because he's a good actor.
Yeah, Denzel's a champion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
He's the best. We'll go, KP Jess says. Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch it in the cinema because I didn't like number 2 as much as number 1.
I don't think it's out. Not in the cinema anymore.
It might not be, yeah, but we'll watch it. But number 1 was wicked.
John Wick is good too.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one.
John Wick's good.
Yeah, John Wick is good. Andreas, the only bicycle thief I know is that famous film by Vittorio De Sica. Yeah, Equalizer 1 is insane, he's saying. Well, 2 of those serve and protect people you refer to got done for disturbing and pronouncing child pornography. So yeah, bloody awesome system we have. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like cops being done for shit like this, and they're in the hands to go catch these serial killers and shit.
No, there's a lot of crooked cops,
Of course there is.
Heaps.
Of course.
A lot of them are corrupt. Even the higher up police are corrupt, man. It's just the
Yeah,
way
of
it is.
course. He had a medical problem and he went to the hospital. They had his DNA, didn't they? He was 73 years old, for fuck's sake, and an ex-copper. There you go. If I would live forever, I'd try and binge watch the entire series of MASH.
Oh, I used to hate when... Dude, didn't you hate after school when MASH came
MASH,
on? It's like,
hated
oh, not MASH. Dude,
Tess has got her full predator instincts out. She's put a knife, and Amanda says, I'm coming with you, because just kill all these people.
Look, there are some good cops out there. There is.
Of course there is.
But there's shit and good everywhere.
Of course.
You know, in every industry.
Of course.
And there's a lot of corruption, especially
If
in...
I was
Yeah.
immortal, I'll tell you what I'd do. I would train for like 100 years so I could be like Batman. And I would get those billions of dollars so I could be Batman. And I would be the biggest vigilante. And I would kill pedophiles. I said it good for you. And I would go out like the Punisher. And I would destroy pedophiles, rapists. And I would train for so long that I had that skill set to just be...
Yeah.
I could not be touched and had the money to just do it. And I would fucking do it. That's what I'd do.
I would take everyone
that
out.
would be my life.
Yeah,
That
everyone would be
it.
gone.
Yeah, everyone. Anyone bad, and I would
Everyone
billionaire,
bad.
I'd take the condor and travel and go kill them. And
You'd help the
Yeah.
the poor.
yeah,
Steal from the rich, give to the poor, like Robin Hood.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jess and I are just out to unalive these pedos. 100%. That's what I just said.
They're
KP
everywhere.
Rob that I play cards with knows him. That's where I found out last night. Oh, the guy that got caught. Oh, the bicycle thief guy.
Rob knows
There you go.
it was his friend.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
gosh.
I'm old enough to have watched MASH Primetime on Sunday night. Loved it, GT
I used to
says.
hate MASH.
And
I used to
Rob
hate it.
says, yeah, Andrea, I read that. Yeah, I don't like MASH.
MASH.
MASH is not our time. He's
Yeah,
a good
but I
actor.
remember
the
it,
main
bro.
guy of MASH is they're good actors and that,
Yeah.
but it's not our time.
Yeah, but I remember
yeah,
like
we do, but it's because there's been so many reruns.
I prefer like Hogan's Heroes
Hogan's
because
Heroes
it's
was
funny
funny.
because it was more funnier.
Yeah.
Where MASH was like Like, you know what MASH remember that show Murder, She Wrote? I used to hate that, bro. Murder, She Wrote. That old lady?
She was terrible.
It's terrible, bro.
If I was immortal, I think I'd live away from society. It'd drive me nuts watching those mere mortals making the same mistakes again and again, like watching a bad soap opera. Exactly. Heard about that, Andreas. Robbed banks on his bike, LOL. Thought he'd never get caught. There you go. I think we should watch it now, Chris. Maybe we would like it now. About Murder, She Wrote, Amanda's saying.
Murder, She Wrote. No.
Or MASH. The question is, if you lived
Columbo.
forever, who would you bone? Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson now or 1974? DNA improvements, Jimmy says. I love Murder, She Wrote and Columbo. Amanda saying, she's saying, nah, MASH, we got to watch it.
I think Brian's watching too much Billy Madison.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, everyone, I'm back. What all the drama be about, Soul says. I'd be immortal, actually. I'd destroy all corruption.
That's what I would do.
Know. Just,
I would be with...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would train to be that, and I'd gain that much wealth like Bruce Wayne so I could take everything on.
You would get rid of corruption,
Yeah.
and then you bring all the good people in to run the world.
Yeah.
That's what you
But
do.
then what if they become corrupt? You got to behead them too.
Then you tell there's a stipulation.
There's a stipulation. If you become corrupt, or
I'll be back. I'll be back.
or become like the old elite, you will be beheaded.
Yeah, and they know you live forever, so they know that they know.
Yeah.
They know you can't die.
You know what cracks me up about immortals, right? Like with Highlander, right? Isn't there people that realize that we're aging and thinking, man, this guy's not aging?
Yeah, they probably.
Like, and they
do.
got to like 90 and they're like, man,
Yeah, but they know he's.
was Jeff still 27
Yeah,
and
but-
I'm 90?
They know he's immortal though.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe they know.
It's like I don't know. Jess is agreeing with what we said, yeah. Columbo went to jail, didn't he? Andrea says, there you go. The problem is good people don't want to run the world. Yeah, but once they know that I'm protecting everything as this immortal, they'll help. Brian says, yeah, Chris, watching too much Billy Madison. If you are immortal, can you breathe underwater? Well, you can't die.
you
Remember
can't
in
die.
Highlander, he goes underwater and he starts laughing because he doesn't die.
Yeah,
He's just
So
underwater.
you
Yeah.
can.
MASH, season 3 to 4 of most comedies are usually the best. Angela Lansbury in Murder, She Wrote was sleep-inducing, Rob said. There you go.
She was, man.
Angela Lansbury is wild.
Angela.
If you were immortal, how could you become corrupt? What could anyone offer you that you don't already have or could have? Yeah, there you go.
Angela Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury is wild. Everyone's loving Angela
Was she part of
Lansbury.
the Golden Girls? No, she wasn't.
Nah, the Golden Girls was Betty White. I actually don't know the other two's names, to be honest. Agree, Rob. Andrea says, the good people can't while they have to be puppets. Yeah, that's true. At the moment, they've got to be puppets, so they don't want to be in power because they know they're just going to get told what to do by the bad people.
I agree with Dimini. The MASH theme song is suicide.
The MASH theme
It was
song
so like,
is about
oh man,
suicide.
why is it on?
Well, it was in the Vietnam War, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but I just didn't like the music.
Anyone that went to the Vietnam War probably did.
When
wanna
that came on, we were like, me and my sister were like, oh, not MASH again.
I used to go watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'd rather Monkey Magic or something.
I'll go watch Fresh Prince. It was always on after it. On Channel 10, it was wild.
Angela Lansbury.
GT liked Angela Lansbury. Giving the love heart.
I know Murder, She Wrote was terrible, bro.
Betty White was wild, Andrea says. I loved Get Smart.
Get Smart was
wicked.
Oh, it was good.
But that was good, man. He was cool, man. He was talented, that guy. He was funny, man.
He was.
Funny guy,
And
man.
what was it? The girl, 99?
He was 66 and 99, wasn't
Yeah.
it? She's aged at 99. I think he's 66, I think. I waited till 8 p.m. for Prisoner. Yes, Andrea, Jess says about Betty White.
Betty White.
Betty
It has
White, B.
lyrics,
Arthur,
does.
and Estelle Getty. That's the Golden Girls. Yeah, see, I don't remember the other two. I just remember
The
Betty
Golden Girls.
White. Trust Chudo to know the Golden Girls.
Childo's got a bit of time up his sleeve, man.
It has lyrics, Dimmy Nee says about the song. Agent 13 was the best, always hiding in bins. Yeah, Rob, in Get Smart, yeah. Get Smart is
Agent
pure
13.
original comedy. Was never into MASH. Hot Lips was okay, though, but Gilligan's Islands had Ginger and Marianne. Gosh, I'm shallow. Sorry, Rob.
Dude,
Sorry,
Gilligan's Island was good.
Dude, I remember the Gilligan's Island special when the Harlem Globetrotters were there. It was one of the best. Like, It was one of the best movies ever, man. When the Harlem Globetrotters there and they're playing with them. And like, you know what cracks me up about Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan,
but-
the skipper too.
But who would ever want to leave this island? Right? They had a casino there. They had a pub. There's all these, parties happening. Why would you want to leave? They didn't have to
Yeah.
work. Somehow they're getting alcohol from God knows where. They're all partying all day. As if you never want to leave that place. Well,
That place was wild.
yeah, why would you want to leave?
But that was the whole thing, trying to get
I'd
out.
love it. Gilligan, he was like, always he's like, I don't know, Skipper.
Skipper, the skipper too.
He's always like this. He's always getting into trouble. And he's like, oh, I don't know, Skipper. hey, Agent 13, how about Siegfried? Some mothers do have them. Hey, Betty. That was funny.
Hey, remember Hey Lucy?
The stats brought to you by Childo, Amanda says. He's cracking. Yeah,
The stats.
yeah, that's his love. I never saw an episode of Gilligan's Island. Never shown on Whyalla TV, Rob says.
Whyalla.
Bamboo cars. Yeah, like they had everything, GT. You know what I mean? They had everything. Damn says the chat is going off.
I thought you were banning Dan.
He's close.
You're close to banning
That
him.
comment is...
Far out, damn. You
that
nearly
comment-
got banned, man. You're nearly banned
Oh,
from two people.
very
HFD and
Oh,
Beach.
close. If
and
I was
Chris
to live
Beach.
forever, I'd try to watch crap set movies such as Stop or My Mum Will Shoot or Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. The Skipper. Okay, little buddy, go and see if the professor is making progress with that radio. That's what he used to say.
The skipper's wild.
Here's Lucy.
He's Lucy, yeah.
What was the one with Robin Williams when he first started where he was the alien? Zork from, what was that called? Mork and Mindy.
I never watched
Yeah,
that
he
one.
that was what made him. Mork and Mindy. He was up playing an alien.
Robin Williams was wild.
Oh, he was wild, man.
Robin
Mork
Williams
and
was
Mindy.
wild.
Damn, what's happening? Joy says. My Carolina Panthers
Mork and
are
Mindy.
0-6 in the NFL. They are dead last.
Oh, well, what can you do, mate?
They should change their name to the Carolina Pelicans. Mork and Mindy, yeah. Damn, after halftime, everyone's saying Mork and Mindy, Nanu, Nanu.
Nanny.
The chat is going off. Listen, guys, if anyone's new, remember to like, share, subscribe. Make sure
Subscribe,
you're all
guys. Come on, if you're brand new.
Robin Williams first played Mork on Happy Days. Yeah, is that and then
Oh, how good was Happy Days,
Happy Days
man?
was killer.
Happy Days was good.
Yeah, Happy Days was wild. Monday,
Fonzie.
Tuesday, Happy
Hey,
Day. Well, when you watch it
Fonzie.
now, it sucks. It's terrible now.
It's like Monkey Magic. I used to love watching Monkey Magic. It's so bad now.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
So bad.
But it's so funny still.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
So bad.
But dude, how good? Like we just thought
Oh,
it was the best.
best.
Thing. It was the best
It
thing
was the
ever,
best.
ever.
It was wild.
Monkey.
Damn says, hey Joy, Dr. Laz, ETM, Dougie, GT, Toby, Goffy, Don, Dimmy, Brian, Jimmy T, Sol, Hess, and Zakal. He got everyone.
To everyone in the chat.
Most. The Fon's now a fan of Spurs. That's true. He's like saying because of Anne. She's like supports Spurs.
What, the Fonz?
The actor, Henry Winkler.
That's the best.
Hey, damn. ETM says,
How old's he? He'll be old now, man.
I'd be old, yeah.
What, in his 70s, 80s?
I reckon 70s, 80s, yeah. Have to be.
Seventh
Oh,
Heaven.
I'm with Brian. Seventh Heaven on Channel 10.
That was
I'd
the
rather
worst.
eat rat sack. It was terrible. It was like,
Oh,
it was
my
trying to make
God.
you religious. Because like this dad was like a pastor.
You know what I
and,
used to
like,
love? I used to love 90210.
Everyone loved 90210.
Brenda and Brandon.
But everyone loved 90210.
Was the
You know that Seinfeld episode where he like hides that he watches 90210?
yeah,
And then Elaine finds out, she's like,
No. That's Melrose Park.
no, Melrose Park, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, why didn't you ever tell me? He's like, I don't know.
Not Melrose Park. Melrose
Melrose
Place.
Place. And they're like,
Melrose
"Do-do-do-do,"
Park.
and the theme song comes on and they're all like this.
yeah.
Henry Winkler doing a
Melrose
live
Park
show in
is
Austra-
wild.
Oh, yeah, the best, man. Henry Winkler doing a live show in Australia right now. There you go. Women's Crows are undefeated at the moment, damn. Is Seventh Heaven still on, he says? Oh, Seventh Heaven was terrible.
Seventh Heaven was
Monkey
bad.
Magic, Toby says. Yep, Joy and Port Hess. Australian TV series with gangsters as priests. Seen it?
No. Do you remember this show, Around the Twist?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever?
It's like this. It goes this. Strange things happen when you're going round the twist. And then it would come on, and all of us in
That's the
school.
worst
But it would come on.
impersonation
It
of
would come on, and all of us in school, you know what we used to say?
What?
We'd go, strange things happen
There
when
you
you're
go.
going for a piss. And the teacher would go, get out. We're like, oh.
I used to love that, man.
You are the chat master, KP. Bold and the Beautiful, the greatest show ever. Oh,
No,
please.
it is the worst.
The worst.
You know what my yaya used to watch? Days of Our Lives.
So did my yaya. My yaya used to watch Days of Our Lives, Young and the Rest, and she used to call it the Ergo.
Yeah, that's what my yaya used to call it too.
She didn't even know what was going on. And my yaya just used to know that Victor was some evil doctor.
Victor Kiriakis.
Had no idea what was going on.
I used to love that show, man.
She had no idea what was going
You
on.
get into it. You get into it. But Bold and the Beautiful was nowhere near Days of Our Lives, man.
Oh, dear.
Days of Our Lives was the shit.
Oh, man.
Days of Our Lives.
Did anyone ever like Knight Rider? I like Knight Rider.
Yeah, Knight Rider
No
was good.
joke. I wrote a creative essay about Kit, and my teacher thought it was brilliant. And weeks later, he saw it on TV, not impressed.
I mean, Knight Rider now shit if you watch it.
But that's a funny story. Anyone play Clash of Clans? I've seen it. I haven't played.
Oh, I
it.
know my friends that play it, but I don't.
Yaya was always working. Come 3 p.m. Somehow she was home and demanded silence.
Yes,
100%.
because she's working Days of Our Lives.
Have you seen King and Queen TV show?
King and Queen.
No.
Oh, I've heard of it. Is that
Why
weird?
did the Yayadas love?
Days
They
of Our
didn't
Lives.
even understand it.
No, they understood it.
My Yaya did not. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but she get the drift.
She just knew that.
Stefano.
No. She just
Stefano
knew.
Domita.
She just knew that someone cheated on someone, right? And then 17 episodes later, they were still standing in the room going like this. You know what I mean? That's what happened.
Brian says, "Who remembers Teabag?" I remember
yeah.
Teabag.
Yeah, some smug
Teabag.
little kid on it. Yeah.
Yeah, remember Teabag
Yeah.
and the Pearls of
Do
Wisdom.
you remember Bananas and Pajamas?
I remember Bangers and Mash.
Bangers and Mash.
Bangers and Mash. All they want to do is have some fun.
Oh
I used
man.
to love Bangers
Years
and
ago,
Mash.
King and Queens are wild. King of Queens. Yeah, I remember King of Queens. That was wicked.
King of Queens. Oh,
Yeah, that was with the,
Gumby. I remember Gumby.
Friends was good.
Sooty Show. Yeah.
I'm not a Friends guy. Sorry, Zakal.
Yeah, but how funny? How funny is Ross?
He is funny.
Ross is funny.
But
man.
I'm not a Friends guy.
It's because of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
If Seinfeld didn't
You
exist,
know-
would you be a Friends guy?
I don't know.
That's an interesting question.
Do you know what? I have to admit this. Some of the characters in Seinfeld, I love all the characters, and I've said this in Friends. Some of the characters really annoy me, and it's not a sexist thing or anything. But I don't like Phoebe and I don't like Monica, like Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow's characters, and
Do you like Jennifer Aniston?
she's just doesn't bother me in the show. She's fine, but it's the way they're written. It's nothing to do with them. I don't like the characters. Like they're just bad characters. I don't. That's me personally.
Yeah, I love Ross.
I think without the three guys, the Friends would be like they're funny. But like even John said it to me, his missus made him watch, and he goes, Phoebe was doing my head in. He's like, she really
she's
like,
annoying. She's
bugged
really
me. Like,
Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
that personality to like.
yeah,
her.
I'm not into. Yeah, I don't know. Sooty Show, Dimmy says, how about the TV show Fat Pizza on SBS? That was hilarious, bro. Oh my God, Sooty and Gumby just says, hate Friends. Dan says, everybody loves Raymond. I loved Everybody Loves Raymond and Frasier.
Yeah,
I love them too. Frasier was a spin-off of Cheers.
Frasier
And
was
Cheers,
alright.
Cheers was funny. I love that actor. I love Kelsey Grammer and his brother there. And the dad was funny too.
How about Murphy Brown?
I thought Murphy Brown was crap.
He was crap.
Yeah, I
but
don't
when
like
Kramer was on it, it was
Oh,
the
the
best.
best. Everyone loved, Captain Caveman and Squiddy Diddley, Rob says.
Do you remember-
Hate Friends, Amanda says. It was a show about nothing. Technically, it never existed. But Jerry has said that...
It was a show about something.
I've read his autobiography. Listen,
Has to be something.
I'm so obsessed with Seinfeld. And he has said it. He's said it so many times. He goes, find it where I've ever said... He said it on the sitcom, when they were making the show in season 4.
Yeah.
But he goes, when have I ever said that Seinfeld, the actual show, was about nothing? He's never said it because it wasn't. It was not a show about nothing. He says that. He goes, it wasn't a show
It
about
was a
nothing.
show about. There was
Of
something
course it
happening.
was. There was always something. He goes,
Yeah.
He goes, someone just said this and ran with it.
It's because it's something that it's very simple.
That's right.
It's
Like-
the simple things that make it funny.
He says it. He goes, I've never ever said it was a show about nothing.
Yeah.
He goes, because it wasn't. It was, otherwise he wouldn't have to write anything. Agree, KP. Some of the Friends characters were crap. Rob is saying, yeah. Seasons 1 to 4, SpongeBob are unmatched in the animation realm, Troy. Never Ending Story but that was a movie.
That was scary, man. As a kid, it was scary, bro.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was. As a kid, that rock
Dude.
monster.
Dude,
The rock monster.
my uncles were showing me horror movies that were banned in
No, I'm
Australia.
just saying
and
when we were
gonna be
younger.
You know, they were showing me these when I was like 7.
Yeah, no, but
And I'm
like,
going to be scared of Neverending Story.
yeah, but I used to play Nightmare.
You know what scared me? When I first watched it, when they first showed it to me, my uncles, when James Earl Jones turned into the snake in Conan. You know, Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
When he turned, I remember I was like,
That was scary.
I was like 5 years old and they showing me Conan and I was like he morphed into the snake and I was like, I freaked out, man.
Dude, I used to be scared of Goonies when Sloth was...
Hey, you guys.
No, but when you first see Sloth, you
yeah,
shoot yourself.
yeah. But that's when you're young. Yeah, I know what you mean.
We watched it the other day, actually.
I lived in a share house and everyone was into Friends. We had Friends nights. Actually, every night was Friends night. ETM says. LOL, same. I cried when the horse was drowning. Dimini saying, Jess saying, yeah, never ending story. Everyone did.
Oh, yeah.
When a trail.
Oh, when the... Yeah.
Man. When he was going, a trail. It was like the most sad. It was so sad. It was like devastating. The grandpa passed away in 2006. The grandma passed away in 2016 in Everybody Loves Raymond. Did they really? The mum?
Yeah, she passed away, yeah.
The dad, did he die in 06? He was hilarious.
I think so.
I don't think he did, man.
No, he only died a couple of years ago. So,
He's dead, though. He's not alive.
Yeah. I know the Frasier dad died a couple years ago. He had cancer. That's why he's not on the reboot. Marty, the one that played Marty.
Did you hear Seinfeld's coming back?
Apparently they're doing a reunion, aren't they? Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I'm a Seinfeld.
Dude, that would be massive.
I am the most Seinfeld guy ever. Like.
But there's a lot of people that don't like. My mum doesn't like Seinfeld. She goes, I don't know why. I just can't laugh at it. I just don't even find it funny. I'm like, how?
Yeah, I know. That's
How?
terrible. That's terrible. ETM says, thankfully, I used to work late a lot, but my housemates used to replay them for me about Friends, he's saying. How about Family Guy on Chris? You're a good Pepper Paper boy. Do you like Family Guy?
No.
I was never into it. I have to admit though, but you're not into it. I love South Park. South Park's like one of my favorite TV shows ever.
The guy's voice, like, just annoying.
I love South Park.
No, not
Oh,
South Park.
it's Peter. Yeah, on Family Guy, I don't love
He was just annoying.
Yeah. The dad was Frankenstein, Dimini says. What about, remember the Munsters?
The Munsters were great. I reckon they're better than the Addams Family.
Yeah, the Munsters, because they were funny. They were paying it out.
Yeah.
And the dad was Frankenstein.
Yeah, that was the
wild,
best.
yeah.
That was the best.
And he was like, his voice.
The Munsters
like-
were great.
Yeah, he had that funny voice, man, that actor.
I'm Squidward.
You guys missed out on Kenny Everett, the two Ronnies, Dave Allen and Benny Hill. Well, every time my sister comes over with the family, it's like an episode of Benny Hill, so I haven't missed out on it.
Is that right? Isn't that crazy?
It's
just crazy.
It's just crazy. So, if you took the raisins, if you didn't take the raisins, they weren't even my raisins. It was just curious because it seemed like a strange thing to do. Brian says he's talking about Seinfeld. If you know, you know about the actor that plays Kramer. He's saying he didn't take the raisins, but he actually did. If you watch Seinfeld enough, he goes in and takes the raisins. So he did take them. Would almost die laughing Saturday night's Funniest Home Videos. Funniest Home Videos was a funny show.
He was.
But it was good. The American one's good too. And that's what it was based on.
How about Candid Camera?
Remember Full Frontal with Eric Bana?
Full
That's what
Front
made
was
him.
good.
He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the duh.
He was Twitter.
And then he went on to become this killer actor.
Yeah.
You know? And that's how he started. Duh. Like,
Dirt. Yeah, he did well for himself, hasn't he?
of course he did, because
Yeah.
he was talented. Munsters. Fred Gwynn, that's the one, was brilliant. He was the judge in My Cousin Vinny. Yeah, that's the guy that plays the dad. He had that voice in the
Yeah, he was
Munsters. And he
good.
played
I
the
love
Frankenstein.
Munsters.
Yeah. I'm just going to answer the podcast question. Big fat no to living forever. Well, you came late, damn. And we're a bit upset about
big
your.
fat
We're still
no.
upset about your comments. So just settle down.
Settle down, Dan. Settle down.
I tell you what was huge. Star Trek Enterprise. Lots of my friends were into it. Too much work for me, but it was okay. It had some deep concepts like this show. I was a Star Wars boy. Me and my brother George were big into Star Wars, not Star Trek. Gargamel was scary.
Gargamel.
From the Smurfs.
He was. Like, as a kid, man, like, where you're,
How?
he's like, I'll get you next time, Smurfs. Like, he was,
What about Skeletor? I loved him.
yeah, he was scary.
Skeletor was wild.
But even in the movie, he was scary.
Yeah, when Frank Laguerre, whatever he played him, and when Dolph Lundgren was He-Man.
Yeah. I'm wondering why they've never
They want to.
rebooted
They want to remake
He-Man.
it.
Because that's pretty cool.
Get
He-Man was cool.
The Thor bloke could play him. The Australian,
100%.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, he could.
That'd be my first pick.
Yep.
Blonde hair,
Oh,
muscly.
100%.
Thor looks like
Thor.
He-Man. He's Thor. Skeletor was, man. Skeletor was wild. Babylon 5 beats Deep Space Nine every day of the week. Night, lads, and all. Great chat. Catch you again soon. Thanks, Brian. KO the End just
King of the North with
Shudo
a super chat.
gives you in $2.
$2 tribute. Thanks a lot.
Are you going to watch the Raqqa horror movie? We are going to watch it for Halloween live. We're going to do a watch
That's
along.
next week.
Next week. We're going to do that next week. Live watch along. King is next level. Damn says. Damn, I think Damn has to explain the comment.
Are you being served? Yes.
Are you being served? Was a good show. Popular.
Thanks for the super chat, King.
I
Thank you
love
so much,
Fresh
man.
Prince of Bel-Air. And this before Will Smith was even popular. Like, I still know the song off by heart.
The worst, you know what? The worst show ever was at Lamb Chops.
The worst show.
Remember
ever.
that used to that song that never ends? This
It's
is the song that never ends.
Yes,
It goes on and on.
And we all know it.
Everyone knows it. That was the worst show, man.
Terrible.
Does everyone remember Lamb Chops?
I'm keen. Joy says, yeah, we're going to do the watch along for that.
Yeah.
Damn is laughing because I said I think you got to explain that comment. I watched a bit of your rant and wanted to do a bit of fishing. I was revving.
You were revving, bro.
Because the lamb is eternal. I'll forgive him. Because it's Damn, I forgive him. Oh, you know what I'll do just for him?
Remember Sooty? Yeah, I remember Sooty.
I'll give him one of these just for him.
Damn!
Listen, guys, if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. But I love how listen, our topic is every week. Our topic is a topic, and it does say plus shoot the breeze.
Yeah,
we always start our podcast when we started it 73 episodes ago. We started it as shooting the breeze. Remember, I said to you we were talking.
Joy of Unknown, thank you so much for the
Joy.
super chat.
Thank you, man.
Thank you,
HFD
Joy.
Media is wild as always.
Thank you, Joy.
I'll give that a love heart, and you know what I'll do?
Appreciate that.
Oh, I could have pinned it. Spewing. I'll do it next time. Thank you so much, Joy.
Thank
I'll
you
read
so
a few ones
much.
on top. Anyone stay up late and just watch Rage? It Live Forever Rage would be on all time just for the background. How about 2.5 Men TV show with Charlie? I know that was popular. Rage. Everyone watched Rage.
Rage was the best.
You know what I used to do? I tell you.
Rage.
You could never do this now, and I feel sorry for the people that didn't get to experience this.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you would stay up late, like watch Rage, and then all the infomercials would be on? They'd be like selling a knife.
Yeah.
Like they're selling a knife that like cuts through a table.
Yeah, I remember. Would you buy one?
No, but like these people don't get to experience those infomercials now.
No, I think they still have them.
Not like they used to be, man. Channel 10 and that, they were
no.
on like, you would know it like after Sports Tonight. Remember Sports Tonight at
Yeah,
11
yeah.
o'clock? And then after Sports Tonight, Baba would be telling me to go to bed and that, and there'd be infomercials.
I remember.
Dude,
I remember
Sports
that.
Tonight? Sports Tonight was the best, man. Half an hour show about sports, and we loved it because everything wasn't so accessible.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. Video Hits was good as well. I used to watch Video Hits every single morning with my sister.
Yeah.
Every single morning, man.
Jess is saying yes, Rage, and Jess loved Video Hits, so she's saying it there.
Rage was on ABC with no ads.
Jess wanted to kill her brother because Jess taped Video Hits. You know how my cousins used to do it. Girls used to love recording it, and then her brother would like go record over the tapes, and she like her little brother, and like she wanted to kill him. No. Yeah, ETM every Friday, Saturday, 80s, 90s. No ETM, but I used to stay up after my parents went to bed and watch Naked and Funny. There you go. And longer for me, Dragonfly. I love getting all the news clips. All those new clips. Rage is all right, GT says. Joy is next level. Jess said about the Video Hits. How much screen time did we watch that contributed to climate change? What? Dimmy. What is Dimmy on, man? Rage was on ABC, so no ads. That's the best. Original AFL. What, the footy show? Do you know what? The rugby one was better, man.
I never watched it because
It was funnier.
I thought you didn't know what rugby was.
I don't. But the footy show was a good show. I didn't didn't care any, but they were funny. They just because they were later. It was on later.
You know, it was good. Hey Saturday was good.
Hey, Saturday was funny.
That was good.
Yeah. Taped on cassette. No, it was Fresh Mix at 6. She's saying taped on cassette. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. Jess now, she tells me now that she used to tape fresh mix at 6, right? And when I said to her, like, we know this later. Now we've obviously been together for over 10 years, right? I told her, you know, my Krillin used to DJ on Fresh FM for free when he was making a name for himself. Chris was like, he was like the pioneer of Fresh FM. And like Jess used to like record. Okay, you would have been listening to it.
Oh, it would have been, yeah.
You didn't even know it was like, now you know it was my brother.
See, there you go.
All these years later. But you know, 3 hours every Saturday afternoon was national sound, unlimited videos, recorded heaps. Ronald has come back. Where? Did I miss it? I didn't even see it. Nah.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah. Dan is saying Ronald has come back. He's calling Dimmy Ronald. The way Dimmy just says weird shit. He's saying he's the new Ronald.
Oh, he's the new Ronald, yeah.
You know, Dimmy and Ronald are never here at the same time. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed. I reckon he's Ronald.
Yeah. When Trevor was on the footy show, it was the best.
Do you remember the movie? Not movie. The show.
Supernatural TV show. My brother-in-law loves Supernatural.
Do you remember The Extraordinary?
The Extraordinary.
Do you remember that? It was like it was like a spooky, and they used to go to like people's houses and see if there's ghosts in that there. Do you remember that? It was like
maybe.
It was like a TV show on
Sunday morning European soccer show was awesome. Dimmy Andrea's agreeing. Yeah. Ronald is wild. That's the one.
Extraordinary. There was a few
do you remember the
mansions in Adelaide that got done.
Yeah, what was the one with Dean Cain? That was wicked. Ripley.
Oh,
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
That was good.
Wild.
That was really good.
It is I, don't do it. Is that from Extraordinary, Jess? Is that what you're saying? It is I, don't do it? Is that a saying from that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, is it too late to eat chocolate? Oh, yeah. And Jess is saying, it is I. Sorry, I missed that. He's saying, is it too late to eat chocolate? And Jess is saying, it is I. Don't do it. I'll be up late if I have it, he's saying. Oh, I caught up then.
Chocolate.
What's the latest you would eat chocolate? I'd like get up in the middle of the night if there's chocolate there, I'd eat it. But I'm not.
I can't believe you get up in the middle of the night and eat.
I'm wrong.
Why do you do that?
Because I can. I don't know. I don't know why.
But you wouldn't have anything with bits in it.
No. Except Black Forest chocolate.
You know what I had?
That's got bits in it.
You know what I had the other day? You know what I had the other
I
day?
don't like soft bits. Is that better? I hate soft.
What about hard bits?
No, like I hate like like a finger bun with sultanas in it. I don't like soft bits.
Why?
I just don't like them.
Yeah, but what is like? What the taste or?
I don't like the texture. I hate bits in yogurt because it's soft. Just don't like it.
What if it's hard?
I could do a nectarine maybe in a yogurt, because
okay,
maybe.
So it has to be plain yogurt. How about if it's like flavored? Like if it's, what if it's like strawberry yogurt? And it's got
Just like KP Wild intermittent eating. Do you know what? I'm not the biggest. You know how people love strawberries like in chocolate and stuff. I'm not the. Are you the biggest fan of that? It's not. It's not the biggest thing to me. I don't know.
You know what I had the other day? Not Nutella. Sorry, Vegemite on succotash biscuits with butter. Oh mate, the best.
Do you know what?
Unbelievable.
Do you know what? You just said Nutella, right? And you know how you said you don't like Bunnings? The only bigger blasphemy I've ever heard is when Rob, who's half Italian, said he doesn't like Nutella. Every time Rob says he doesn't like Nutella, I'm like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, I'm like, I don't know how someone can not like Nutella. He's the only person I've ever met that doesn't like Nutella. How can you not like Nutella, bro?
It is odd. It is odd.
You don't eat it much, but it's still you. It's not like Rob like hates it.
But I haven't had
Hazelnut. You like hazelnut? It's beautiful. He's eating Ferrero Rochers. It's got Nutella in it. Everyone likes Ferrero Rochers. Like it's Nutella. No, see, it cracks me up.
Nutella's wild.
Cadbury loaded with nuts is the best. No way, man. All right, let me read a few of these. I'll catch up and then we'll keep going. Did my ghost investigation at the zoo last Friday, the 13th, got some weird readings and responses, Rob says. There you go. Oh my God. Doesn't stop Maggie. She eats chocolate anytime. Jess is laughing. Has Mr. Lachlan left the HFD? He comes in every now and then. Haven't seen him for a while, Zakal. Dark chocolate with red wine is bloody beautiful, Andrea says. South Park, Japanese toilet episode is hilarious. Hilarious.
Mr. Lachlan has left. We don't see him anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Rob appreciates fine foods like Vegemite. There's no way Vegemite is better than Nutella.
That he does. It is. Yeah, well.
What?
It's great.
Is Vegemite better than Nutella?
Well, it's different. You
I
can't
know,
compare it.
but if you had to pick, like the topic, we've got a topic that if you had to pick
Yeah.
one food for the rest of your life, right? They said you've got to pick to have Vegemite or Nutella for the rest of your life.
Vegemite on what though?
It doesn't matter.
No. Like
You get to have it.
on succotash
You
biscuits.
can put it on whatever you want.
on succotash.
Are you going to pick Vegemite for the rest over Nutella?
Yes.
You're mad.
Yeah, but it's so good.
You're mad.
Especially on succotash biscuits with
Nutella, bro.
with butter. Oh,
Are you hearing me with this?
it's so good.
Vegemite is 100% better than Nutella, Damn says.
Don't get me wrong. I like Nutella. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but yeah.
You guys,
Yeah, that's the one, GT.
listen, you guys are cooked.
Why?
And listen, damn, you can't be 100% about anything. 100% better than
Vegemite on a
Nutella.
banana? No, I wouldn't do
That's
that.
disgusting.
I wouldn't do that.
I like both, but Nutella wins. Like, if you had to pick for the rest of your life.
I like both.
No, but I'm saying for the rest of your life, you're going to have Vegemite every day instead of Nutella.
Yeah, because I reckon I'll get sick of the Nutella.
No way, bro.
I'll get sick of the taste eventually.
No way.
I will. Where with Vegemite, you can put it with everything.
You can't.
We can.
Nutella, you can eat with a spoon.
Okay, yeah, you can.
You can.
You can't do that
You
with
could
Vegemite.
sit there
No.
and eat a tub of Nutella like
I
chocolate.
know, but you can't. No, you can't.
You can't
spread-
do that with Vegemite.
Yeah, but you'll get sick of this.
Vegemite has
You
to
get
be put
sick.
on something.
It depends if you're more savory than sweet.
But I'm more savory than sweet, and I'll pick Nutella. I hate Vegemite.
Yeah, but because you haven't had it properly.
Nutella has protein, has nuts.
What's better for you then?
I don't
Like,
know.
what would sustain you more?
I have no idea.
I think
Nutella
Vegemite
is
would.
awesome, yum. Fudge chocolate sauce is nice. Was hard to agree. Nutella on muffins, classic plain muffins though, not on double choc chip. That would be going overboard. I'm a savory guy. Vegemite. Listen, I like chips and stuff. I'm savory, but I still pick Nutella. Nutella is the only chocolate I could sit there and binge.
Yeah, but you can't compare.
Dude,
You can't compare chocolate and savory. You can't.
No,
you
but it's
can't
not about
Vegemite.
comparing. You have to pick.
Yeah,
Is that they're saying they're giving you a choice?
so to get rid of Vegemite or
Yeah, if they said to you, you're going to wake up tomorrow
So
and one
you-
of them is not going to exist.
all right,
Because if you say
All right,
Nutella, if you say Nutella's not going to exist, that means Ferrero Rochers don't exist.
let's do it with the topic, right? So say you were going to be immortal, but with being immortal, you have to pick one of them to be immortal with.
Nutella. if Nutella doesn't exist, Ferrero Rochers don't exist.
I'm not saying
Yeah, but
that
you know
they're
what I'm
not
saying?
good. I'm not saying I love Nutella.
Vegemite
I
could
do
not
like
exist.
it.
You could just go have Promite.
I just, but I just don't think. I just think like if I was to choose one, I really like. You know,
Fortinier says, I've binged Nutella many times. Nah, no, I'm not outnumbered because I reckon Jess is with me. Yeah, see, Fortinier says it belongs.
Vegemite's the best.
Jess
man.
and Fortinier are with me.
with butter and
Well,
man.
I think Jess, Fortinier, and ETM are with me.
Yeah, but Jess likes Vegemite, but
She likes it, but she said she picked Nutella over it. But I think 3 people are with me. What about teeth? Are they immortal too? That Nutella and teeth are not a good mix. You're immortal, man. It doesn't matter. I feel like girls would be more team Nutella.
do you prefer tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. I like tea, but if I had to pick, I'm taking coffee.
So you pick coffee.
Yeah. What about you? I like both. I don't mind it.
Coffee.
What sort of tea do you like though? You like one of those, another cup of milk in your tea and shit? Or, like the English, they love milk in their tea.
What's wrong with that?
No, but I'm saying, are you like that? Do you like not like tea, proper tea, ganella, man, black tea?
I
know what I
like milk in my tea. Yeah, I do, but like I like
Yeah,
black
see,
tea.
what did you know is, man, damn, Vegemite is Hess to the max.
It's not to the max.
It is, man. I don't want to immortal and have false teeth. No, you won't. Do you know what ganella is, right?
It's like chamomile.
The cinnamon in the tea. And they make,
Cinnamon. Ugh.
it's a type of tea that they
Nah,
make.
man, that's gross. I like cinnamon donuts, but not cinnamon
Dude, trust
tea.
me, you'd like the tea. It's like a stick of cinnamon. They boil it in it.
No, I'll hate it.
Dude, you won't.
I
That's how the
won't.
Greeks and that they love it.
I don't like that stick, man. That
Dude.
stick pisses me off.
Well, anyway, do you like milk in tea?
Yeah, it's nice. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I don't really like it, man.
It's
a
good.
very English thing.
It's good.
It's okay. It depends what tea. English breakfast tea is okay with it in it, but black tea's better.
I like black tea.
Yeah. I agree. I know what you're saying. It's okay, but I'd rather coffee with milk than tea.
Greek coffee or espresso?
I prefer a short black, but I don't mind Greek
I had
coffee.
Greek coffee the other day.
I had one, the other day.
But you have to have it with sugar, though.
No. I don't have any coffee with sugar.
Nah, I don't normally have coffee with sugar, but Greek coffee,
Nah,
you can have with
No
sugar.
way.
It's too strong.
No way.
I don't
That
like
means you don't actually like coffee.
it. I do like coffee.
No, but they say that. They say if you...
I do normally.
but
I don't normally have
They
Greek
reckon
coffee,
it's
bro.
a scientific fact that any coffee, if you need sugar with it, you don't actually like coffee.
But I don't have
Because
sugar.
you're putting sugar in it.
The only thing I have sugar is the Greek
I
one.
know, but that means you're putting sugar in it to get rid of the coffee taste because that coffee is strong. So that means you technically don't like Greek coffee.
I guess so.
That's what they say. That's what they reckon. If you have to have sugar with any form of coffee, you're putting sugar in to sweeten the actual caffeine. Because people that love coffee just drink black coffee.
Well, normally, if it's like normal coffee, like espresso,
yeah.
it's-
But do
always
you have
have
a
it
lot?
without-
Will you have a short black?
I can. You've
Do
seen
you
me have
actually
one.
like it though?
I don't mind it.
Yeah. But you prefer milk.
I prefer milk.
Yeah. Because it takes the flavor of coffee away.
I guess
That's
so.
what it is. That's what it is. That's that.
I like the taste though.
I don't know you anymore, Fots, Dam says. No, milk doesn't go in tea, Dam says. Cinnamon Fireball Whiskey, Rob says. There you go. Ah, damn. Sorry, what did he say? Short black's the best. Americans have coffee-infused sugar milk. Starbucks. Yeah, that's true.
Americans are the worst coffee.
Short blacks, they're not the best, but they're nice. I like short blacks. I like them. He goes, "Low, you hate coffee." No,
I don't. I don't hate it. I like
he
it.
technically doesn't like Greek coffee because he has to put sugar in it. Well, that's just what they reckon. They reckon. I was like watching this thing and they're talking about coffee. They're saying if you need to sweeten it, or like, because some people put salt in it to get rid of the bitter.
Yeah,
if you need
yeah.
to do those things, it means you're just addicted to it. You don't actually like it. You just want the caffeine. But that, who cares? It's definitely everyone that drinks coffee every day is addicted to coffee. That's what Fortin is saying. She's saying, is it a drug? It technically is.
It is. It technically is. Yeah.
Yeah, remember I talked about that movie with Will Ferrell. He's never drank coffee. That the one where he's coaching the little soccer team, kicking and screaming, and the guy goes, "Be a man," gives him a coffee, and he drinks it. And he's never drank coffee for 40 years, and he goes, "Ugh," and he spits it out. And the next day he gives him a coffee. He's like, "Ugh." And after a week, he's like spitting it out. And then after that week, he's like, "I need a coffee," because he's addicted to it.
All right.
They're saying you get addicted to it. You don't actually.
Well, there you go, guys.
That's in. It's in that funny part in that movie. Cinnamon Zivania is the best.
What is Zivania?
Probably no one that's Cypriot.
Is that that thing where like? No, that's cherries.
Anyone that's Cypriot is not going to know what it is. So I love coffee granules at the bottom of coffee. Damn.
I love a drug.
I love a drug. GT says, yes, Fortinier, but sugar more addictive than anything. There you go. So you put sugar in coffee, so you're getting addicted to both sugar and coffee, which is.
That's right.
Isn't it nicotine, Rob? Rob, that's addictive too. GT23, according to Roxy Music, yes, I love it. No, damn, sugar is worse. I'd say sugar's worse than nicotine.
Apparently, nicotine, like if you just have it on its own, it stops Alzheimer's.
Well,
That's what I heard.
I smoke cigars, right? But I would never touch a cigarette. Because, they say there's always a saying. They say a person that smokes cigarettes gets off a plane and he goes, I need a cigarette, I need to smoke, I need to smoke, I need to smoke. They go, people that smoke cigars will get off a plane and go, I feel like a cigar. Because they're not addicted to it like that. It's still tobacco, but it's not like cigarettes full.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I need it, I need it, I need
Well,
it.
the nicotine is the thing
That's
that's yeah, but there's no nicotine in
No, it's just tobacco.
yeah, it's just
full tobacco leaf.
yeah.
Zivania is like Italian grappa, but twice as good. Andrea says
Wow.
it's a Cypriot, like it's a clear spirit. That's like we used to put it on our chests when we were young, like Vicks, because it's so strong, and they're drinking it.
If you could live forever, right? What country would you go to? Like would you hop different countries and learn different languages?
Yeah, I'd be doing everything. I'd do everything. I'd be the first human to visit every single country. Listen, I don't know if someone has done that. Someone might have.
Like live 100 years in one place and then
yeah, I'd become Scottish. Then I'd be South African. Then I'd be German. Then I'd be whatever. I'd be everything. I'd learn every language.
Yeah, that's the
I would
I'll
be-
do that too.
I'm addicted to chili honey at the moment.
Oh, that's
Smoking was really hard to stop. Fortinia says.
yeah.
Actually, thinking about it, sugar, yeah, is damn. Well, I told you the story about my brother George when he quit smoking. George hasn't smoked now for, I don't know, probably 15 years. But he was full addicted to smoking. And one day he left here when he was back, we were living together. He left to go to work and he forgot his cigarettes at home. And he goes, I'm just going to quit. And he quit.
just cold turkey.
He said it was hard, but he just did it. He goes, there was no other way. He goes, patches, nothing. He couldn't do it. Krillin quit, but he used patches. And he kept going for a long time until recently. Probably 3 years ago, I reckon he quit properly.
Good
But
on you.
George did cold turkey. That's like,
That's fantastic.
just stopped cold turkey.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's very hard.
Oh, it is.
It's very hard. It depends on your character and how you can deal with addiction, I guess. Everyone's addicted to something.
Of course. Dad's golf mate smokes a pack of darts playing golf, but doesn't smoke anytime else. Figure that out. I'd live in Liechtenstein, but travel, yes. Liechtenstein. That's what Rob says.
Interesting.
He just associates that with golf, damn. That's why he does it. The smoking with golf. Because I know people that, like...
Yeah, if you associate
there's
it, yeah.
There's people that eat certain things and they associate that with a drink. They have to have a coffee when they eat bacon or something.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's what happens.
It's a psychological thing. That's what that is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dad's golf, mate.
Well,
You reckon Dam's the caddy?
it would be.
And he's like the caddy from like Happy Gilmore? I'm your caddy.
I can't picture Dan. I think of that caddy from Happy Gilmore.
When I picture Dam, I picture, you know Whitey in Me, Myself and Irene?
Yeah. You picture him.
Yeah. I'm only joking.
Poor Dan.
Dam's wild.
Damn, he's wild.
Well, the thing is, he can't turn around now and go, well, when I picture you, I picture this because he's seen us.
Nah, I'm the right in front of me guy.
Nah, I'm the right in front of me guy. He can't picture us as anything because he knows us.
He knows us.
He can't. There's no comeback to whatever we picture him.
I wonder if he would like recognize us if we were on the
sees
street.
us in the streets. Hey, what up? Hey, you got like he knows us. We're like, who the fuck are you?
Who are you? We'll have no idea.
No idea who it is. That's the best.
Well, we don't know half the people what they look like.
I know. Obviously, Fortinet,
Amanda.
Rob, Amanda, Andrea.
That's it, really.
Nah, the right in front of me guy. Yeah, no, that's my cousin Johnny. Not Dam. Every time it comes on, I tell you that's my cousin Johnny. Right in front of me. I was robbed.
Right in front of me.
A lot of people can't understand that I can give up smoking, but when I go to Cyprus or Bali, I have a cigarette or 3 with my drinks. What if I scream out, damn? I'll crack up. I'll just think you're a Ron Simmons fan.
Ron Simmons.
Andrea's just addicted to smoking when he goes to Cyprus. It's just that's it.
I know. A lot of people, like, if you're not smoking in Greece, like, there's something
You're
wrong.
like frowned upon.
Yeah.
If you're not like smoking and a bad driver, you like get kicked out the country. The driving is terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. What if I screamed out damn? You'd be like this. Damn! I don't know if you could have a deep enough voice to be Ron Simmons. Do you reckon he could do a Ron Simmons voice?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't think many people can.
Impossible. Damn. His voice is deep, eh? Ron Simmons was wicked. He was wild.
Ron Simmons was the best.
Powerful dude too. I have a deep voice. Nah, you're Whitey from Me, Myself, and Irene, dude.
He's the caddy, man.
Yeah, the caddy.
He's the caddy from Happy Gilmore.
Oh shit!
All right, damn. I'm the guy with the nail in the head.
Jaws.
Is it Jaws?
That's the guy that played Jaws in James Bond.
Yeah, that guy.
The one with the big dude with the nail in his head. The actor. You should do a call-ins and get Dan to call in. We are gonna do. We've talked about that. Me and Chris. Once we're gonna. But
Yeah,
Dan can't do a call-in because he hasn't joined the Discord where you would call in from.
Yeah, if you join the Discord, we're gonna get everyone in the Discord and then have a show like this.
Yeah.
And what will happen is we'll get them one person to call in, and then we'll have their voice on,
And then we'll
not their
talk to
picture,
them. No, they'll talk.
just their voice,
and then
we'll ask them. They can ask any questions they want.
and then the next person will come in. And
Correct.
what you do is, because you can start a voice chat in your Discord, and they can all just sit in there. And they can sit in there talking to each other while they're waiting
Yeah,
to come in. And then you bring one in, you talk to them.
yeah,
You bring another one in, and yeah, we've talked about that. We want to do it because this channel that I watch does that. This Man United channel, and
yeah. So
it would be a call in, but Dan refuses to join the Discord.
So stay tuned for that, guys. It's coming.
Do you think he'll ever join?
No.
Chris Beach is in there, man. You can talk to him.
Chris
He could
Beach-
actually go in there and write
He's not
to
blocked.
because he's not blocked in there.
No.
He could actually go in there and go, "Hey, Chris Beach."
I miss Chris Beach.
No idea.
Where's he gone?
He left. Once Carlton went back to being Carlton, which is AKA Hess, he left.
Nah, he was there before. You know, oh, we're going to add.
That's what I mean. Once he went back, once Carlton lost in the finals, we never saw him again.
Yeah, true.
So once Carlton went back to being Carlton-y, he left.
Poor guy.
Carlton picked the wrong time to win all those games in a row, like Port.
Yeah,
They
true.
should have waited a couple of weeks to start their
should've.
winning streak.
We should have.
Do you guys think Dam is someone we all know? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know any people that think Tex Walker's better than Tony Modra, so I definitely don't know him. He's the only person I've ever heard say Tex Walker's better than Tony Modra.
Yeah.
See, that to me, you know how he said blasphemy about Nutella over... That's blasphemy.
It's not blasphemy.
No, that's blasphemy.
Vegemite's not.
No, I'm talking it's blasphemy thinking that Tex Walker's better than Modra.
Oh, yeah.
That is absolute blasphemy. You don't know any wise... Oh, no. You just never saw Modra play.
GT23 reckons he knows Damn.
I know, damn. Yeah, probably. Come on, you're not even a Crows fan. You know that's blasphemy.
It is.
That's like Modra is.
He's probably one of the best.
He's one of the best full forwards ever.
He is.
Unless I'm a Crows fan, Taylor Walker is not.
He is. But he's not remembered anymore.
Nah, but they do remember him. They love him.
They do.
Anyone
they do.
that knows that era, they always say how good he is.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the kids from today
they don't
go,
know.
what?
No.
Modra? Who's that?
They don't know him.
If Modra was around now...
If it wasn't for Modra, the game Marks Up would not even exist.
No, they wouldn't.
That was invented for him.
It was.
Spot on.
It was.
Had to have a shower. Also had some Vegemite toast with Baker's Delight bread. Oh my god.
That is
Because
nice.
like Baker's Delight is the only bread I eat because I have Wonder.
What?
Oh, he doesn't like Wonder White, I'm guessing.
I love Wonder White.
I have thought that, Potts. It's true. That was made for him, Amanda. That
It was.
Modra, coined that game, Marks Up. Everyone played it because of him.
I was going to change the subject a little bit, but
The HFD media, who is mystery, who is damn.
I know who is Damn. It should be like a files, like the Rogan files.
I want Andrea to comment.
is
Like, are you hearing this, Andrea? Damn thinks that Tex Walker's a better football player than Modra. He's just laughing. You've never seen him grin so much.
I'm not saying Tex Walker's bad. We're just
Tex
saying
Walker is definitely good.
yeah, he's good. He's no Modra though.
Who am I? I don't know. Who are you? I am legend.
I reckon Dam's the savior of the world.
You reckon he is? Imagine Dan just comes out of nowhere and he's like got a cape and shit.
Yeah.
And like when every time he enters a room, it goes, damn. You am I. There you go.
Every time I think of Dam now, I think of George Costanza's lawyer. Or Frank Costanza's lawyer.
With the cape,
Okay.
which is Larry David. No, tackles Walker. Yeah, right. I think he meant to say Taylor. No, Taylor Walker. Yeah, right. Andrea's saying.
Sorry to change the subject, but
Don't say sorry, man. We've been completely off subject for about 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. Did you watch the fight against the KSI? Did you see any of that?
No, but I saw the results.
Oh,
Didn't they get disqualified? Dylan Dennis got disqualified.
Oh, sort of.
It was DQ.
He was trying to fight as a.
He got done for DQ. Yeah,
he was trying to do
UFC.
MMA.
Yeah,
You can't do MMA in a boxing
No.
match.
but I think he just hates what's his name.
And then Tommy Fury and
KSI.
it was just so shit.
Yeah, because Tommy's shit.
Like, I reckon if me and you got in there, we would have knocked one of them
It's
out.
because they're not boxers. Tommy's meant to be,
Yeah,
but
Tommy's not
Tommy's
good, man.
only a boxer because of who his dad and brother are. He's
Yeah, but
actually not good.
He's not good.
No, he's
like
not.
if there was a proper boxer in
And
there,
he beat Logan Paul.
there's like a Costa Zoo in there. What's his name?
Tim Tszyu,
Tszyu?
Costa's son.
He would destroy them.
Well, he's too lightweight.
Yeah, I know.
But
he would destroy them.
Tommy beat Jake Paul. So what
Yeah,
does that
I know.
tell you?
But Jake Paul's a better fighter than KSI.
Yeah, I know. But
KSI's horrible.
Tommy beat him pretty convincingly. I think he took KSI lightly.
He must have.
So because you can tell, so Jake's not that good either.
I think Jake can be good. He just needs, but it was just like a circus
Oh
man.
no, he was paying out Taylor Walker because I meant no tackles because he's no tackles Walker because he never tackles anyone.
See ya,
Ciao,
see ya.
all have a nice night. See you, Rob.
See ya, Rob.
Any relation to Taylor Swift? Take care, Rob. See you, Dragon. Likes. Ciao, Roberto. Bye, Dragon. There you go.
Bye, Dragon.
Well, this week, Volk, Alexander the Great, has taken a world title fight on 11 days' notice.
I know, crazy. Eh?
I was speaking to Adrian.
What do you reckon?
He goes to me, if the roles were reversed, he goes, would Islam have taken the fight on 11
No
days'
way. No way.
goes
Volk's
straight-
crazy,
he goes,
mate.
shows
He's
you-
nuts.
Well, listen, he's half North Macedonian, half Greek.
He is.
So that's worse than being half Croatian, half Serbian. He's got to be crazy. He has to be. Can you
Imagine he
imagine those
wins.
family barbecues growing up? North Macedonians and Greeks? All they just would have been wanting to murder each other.
100%.
The family barbecue would have been a bloodbath.
Be like GT23.
Yeah, but he's actual Greek Macedonian.
Yeah, I know. But...
That's why he got so happy when I
Oh,
said,
that guy?
oh my God,
Oh my
guy.
God, what the heck?
Guy.
Never thought we'd see him again.
Galispera, damn says. It's gross. Damn is
All right.
Greek.
Guys in the chat. Oh my God.
That's why GT got so happy the other day. Remember when I said, I go, there's only Greece Macedonia. I go, the other Macedonia doesn't exist to me. And he loved it because I said there's only Greek Macedonia. Because
We did bring it up in that.
Macedonia is Greek.
In the,
They might
gaming.
believe that. There's a question I ask you. If Alexander the Great was Slavic, why has he got the same last name as me?
It's true.
I'm not Slavic.
No.
No. Because he was Greek, and that's how they named their last names, because his dad's name was Philip.
Hmm.
And that's what Greeks do. Slavics don't do that. They're all Iskis and, last names like that.
That's true.
You know what I don't get? I'd love to ask the Don, because I don't know as much about it, and GT probably knows more about it. What is their stake? I know we're completely off subject. What is their stake to Alexander being Slavic? I don't understand it. Like how? What is their proof?
I've always been like I've always
Well, I love
rattled
but
me,
what's
man.
their proof? Have they got any? What? See, they got no proof. Like, and he knows the history of it. GT obviously does because he's full into it. He's Greek Macedonian and he's spoken about it.
there you go. That's my life. He goes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
So
saying.
yeah.
Like what?
So he relates to what I just said.
Yeah. Like so, what I'm saying is, what stake? What proof do they have? They just say it. Like they just decided to say. It's like you saying. It's
I
like
don't know.
me
I
turning
don't know.
around and saying, "Oh, I don't know, Rocky Balboa's Cypriot." Like there's no proof.
Well,
He's not.
there was. I used to talk to some of them when I used to live in Perth, and they used to think that Thessaloniki was theirs. It's like
They do
how?
think that
How?
because they're pinheads.
Thessaloniki's been in Greece for like eons. It's been a city there for like a long time. How is it? How is it? How is it?
I think it was right-
Skopje?
Well, you're talking about Scorpios, Fortuny said, and my dad said you're talking about Scorpioni, not Scorpios. But he says Scorpioni, not Scorpios. Crows,
Yeah, I
not
just
Scorpios.
don't get it. I don't look.
You'll
I
have
don't
to
get
come
it.
on and give my point of view. Well, I'd love GT to call in and we have the Don on because he knows a lot more about it than me and Chris.
Yeah, I don't know much
Yeah, that's
about
what
it.
I'm saying. Like he knows.
I don't know much about it, and I
And
don't.
yeah, Fortuny said, yeah, sorry, the Scorpioni, like.
Yeah, I don't know. Too early, guy.
Well, like GT is like he's from there, that area, so they're Greek, man.
I don't get it, man.
Macedonian, they're Greek. Like it's
I don't get it.
You know?
I don't get it, man. I just don't get
now.
that whole.
The question I'm saying is, I asked you is, what's their proof that he's Slavic?
I don't know.
Because there's
I
no
don't know.
proof. The thing is, they can't prove it. They just have decided to say, oh, he's
How can you just decide? You can't,
because well,
can't.
they've only been a country for like 10 years, haven't they? When you actually break...
I think they've been around for a while because
No,
they
they
were called...
haven't. They were former Yugoslav
Oh,
Republic.
Republic.
So they've only been North Macedonia for what?
Not long.
10 years?
Nah, not even. And that's because Greece allowed them that.
And that's because Yugoslavia probably split as well.
They did.
Yeah, and then Serbia, from Serbia and Montenegro became Serbia. Montenegro became...
Yeah, but Greece was always Greece. You know?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I know
that's what-
that.
that's what
What
I
I'm
don't
saying
get.
is what's... And they spoke Greek.
Like,
That's
even-
what I'm saying, Footini.
Even when the Ottoman Empire had them, that was part of it.
Some time ago, the Skopjanir had to have a Greek passport, Andrea's saying. There you go. And they spoke Greek. And that is the most far from the truth comment anyone's ever wrote in their life.
What?
Well, because Cyprus has never been under Greece rule.
No.
So,
Why do you write that for?
because John's a dickhead. Plainly put. And they did speak Greek.
Hmm.
That's factual. Like,
They did. I just don't get. I've never understood it.
because it makes no sense.
And I'm like, when they used to talk to me about it, I was like, okay, man. Well, look, I'm Greek. I don't know.
I'm Greek.
I don't know the
and-
whole thing. But they were so adamant, and I was
No,
like,
they're full on
it's
about
not
it.
even. It's not even worth getting into an
And the
argument.
thing is, they're full on. They like, if you mention Greek around them, they like hate you.
yeah.
But like, we're not like that to them.
Mm.
Grazers created both.
What are grazers?
Yes, old Philip and Alex spoke Greek. Yeah, they did. Have you just figured it out now, Guy? Andrea's saying, and Guy's laughing.
Isn't Guy Cypriot?
Well, he doesn't claim to be.
Why?
John, like, he's like the biggest mama's boy in the world, and his mum's Cypriot, but he like only accepts his dad's side
Why?
because he's John. You ask him.
Big man, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah, I know that's how it. Like, it's so.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
why.
I said, they've got no proof. If they turned around and showed me proof that he was Slavic, I go, yeah, okay, he's Slavic. You're showing me.
Yeah, there's no proof.
But there's no proof. That's why no one believes it, because it's not factual. Like, there's no facts behind it at all.
No.
It's so dumb. And then they like hate Greeks, but the Greeks don't hate them. Like the best coach I ever had was a Slavic Macedonian who played for Australia.
Yeah, I know a
Chris
few of them.
Trajanovski, and he was a legend. And you know what? He didn't give a fuck about it.
No,
It meant nothing to him.
there are some not. I've got some friends over in Perth that are Slavic Macedonian. And they're just white.
KP just gave me a through the screen death stare. No, I didn't. I laughed at
But you know what?
your comment was funny.
But we never talk about that.
What?
Like, so the Slavic friends that I've got over there,
Yeah.
will never discuss this.
No, because they probably don't care.
Well, I don't know. But they'll never discuss it with me.
Yeah.
I said to them anyway, I go, yeah, where I'm from in Greece, I'm not even from those areas. I'm from South.
Yeah, I know.
So it doesn't affect me really.
My whole family's from Cyprus, but I know that
But at the end of the day, Alexander the Great was Greek.
of course he was.
He was Greek, and that's it.
Of
He
course,
spoke Greek.
100%.
He was Greek.
And so did Philip, which was his father,
Yes,
and he spoke Greek.
he was Greek.
That's right. Yeah, I
Thessaloniki is
thought your
Greek.
I
That's
thought
why it's
your
called.
comment was funny there.
That's why it's called Thessaloniki.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a Greek name.
Like Afgolemoni. Oh shit. There was no Skopje in Alexander the Great's time. It was Macedonia and nothing
That's
else.
right. Now I don't know if that part up there was Macedonia. I don't know. You know where they're from? I've got no idea. Maybe that's why they say it. Maybe they were Greek,
If they are
but they mixed with the
if
Slavs.
they
I
are
don't know.
Macedonia, like Andrea's saying, why are they called North Macedonia? They should just be called Macedonia.
Well, I think that's what they wanted.
yeah,
but
well,
they couldn't.
because there's no proof that they can be that, so no one's going to let them.
No,
do that.
what I'm saying is maybe the reason they think that is because maybe back in the day when Alexander was around, maybe those parts up the north there were part of Macedonia as well, and it came down and it was all part of Greece. But then when the Slavic came down from the north, they took over those areas, and it skewed their mentality, and then they actually think that that's theirs. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so they interbred with the Slavs, and I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
GT says I'm from there, and apparently I'm wrong for saying I'm Greek, but you're not. You're only wrong according to them. Damn, according to every Greek person and every Cypriot person, Greek Cypriot, you're not wrong, and according to the rest of the world, you're not wrong. The only people you're wrong to is them.
Well,
They're
history
the only
says,
people that believe that. They are the only people that believe it. That's like me saying, right, like,
there was no Albania either. There you go.
yeah, that's right.
Well, see, those areas there where Albania
That's right.
and next to where North Macedonia are now, they could have been Greek they would have probably Greek before the Slavs came. Because the Slavs
That's
came from
right.
somewhere else. They
Of
didn't come
course they
from
did.
Greece.
Well, that's why Serbians
came
and
from north.
Serbians and Croats and that can go talk to the Slavics
Yeah, they came from the north.
because Slavic is a
Or the
language
or the-
made from the Yugoslavians.
Or they came from the west. I can't
you know what
remember.
I mean? It's a Yugoslavian based language. It's not a Greek.
Yeah, but where did the
language.
Yugoslavs come from? They must have come from. Are they Viking? Nah, they're Norwegians.
No idea.
So I don't know where
Vikings are like Norwegians and that.
Yeah, so where the Slavs come from? Because they're different. They're not like the Greeks.
Yeah,
It's
of course they are.
interesting. It's interesting.
That stare
It's
was
very interesting.
That stare was for me, Guy says, and Dam's laughing. I wasn't staring at you. Your comment was stupid. So it wasn't. I wasn't aiming at stare at anyone. It's just I said the comment you made was lame.
They were what?
They were Tigani.
What's Tigani?
Maybe she's saying Tigunis.
Tiguni?
I don't know. Put the Greek keyboard on, Futini, if you're going to write in Greek. And we'll know what you're talking about.
That's funny, man. But yeah, I don't know.
They're the only people that believe that. That's the thing. No one else. You know, it's not like other things of history, right? Like things that happened in World War II, right? Like Hitler did this, right? Every part of the world has the same belief because, you know what I mean? But the North Macedonia thing, they're the only, I don't even know what their population is. They're the only population in the world that believe Alexander the Great wasn't Greek. And they've just told
So what do they
them
think?
so.
They think that he was Slavic.
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
They think he was theirs.
Not in history, he wasn't. Not in any history books.
Slavs came from Galamata, God, John says. Yes, Putini, they were Tigani.
John's lost the plot. Come on, mother.
And Ikaria, Putini says.
And Ikaria, that's the correct. But
They could
Slavic
never
people.
They could never have come from Ikaria because the Ikarian soldiers would have said that's too far.
Well, Yugoslavia, like
stop
Bosnia,
walking.
you got Croatia, you got Slovenia, you got all those Slavic countries. Where do those people come from? Or they're just there?
Tigani are nomads that travel from country to country.
Ah, right. Maybe they were nomads. I don't know. Who
Who were the first ever slaves?
Who were the first ever slaves?
What, Slavs?
Slavs.
I don't know. Are you saying Slavs or slaves? I don't know. Was Genghis Khan, would they be the first ever slaves? The people I don't know. I don't know history that well.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm a slave right now.
Yeah.
An
We're like
eco-
we're
an
just
economic slave
yeah, we're just-
to a bank.
maybe he means Slavs. I think the Yugoslavians would say. Apparently the word slaves comes from Slavs. There you go. Come for Slavs.
It would be interesting to see the history, like how it all came about. You know,
We should have a referendum, yes or no, on Alexander the Great was Greek.
we should.
No, but we shouldn't because it's factual that he's Greek.
Yeah,
So you can't have a referendum on something that's factual.
imagine that. I'd vote yes.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, you can't have a referendum on something
I'd vote yes too.
that we already know the outcome to. Ikaria
Ikaria
is in the blue zone.
That's true. That is factual. Yes.
Damn, yes, it is Slavs. They're in the blue zone.
What do you mean it's in the blue zone?
Ikaria is in the blue zone. It's in the blue zone area. So basically,
Thanks,
like,
Don. Damn says.
you gotta look it up.
Is that the
But
area
it's,
where no one?
it's classified the blue zone
Is
area.
that where no one does anything?
It's
it's
like
all slack?
it's a blue zone, like it's a clear air. The air's there's like it's
Ikaria is meant to be like that.
yeah, that's what they reckon. But a
Like-
lot of places are like that in those
Yeah,
in
of
those
course.
islands, because not much pollution there. There's it's very clean, and a lot of people live there the longest. But I think they live the longest because they don't do anything.
How come all you Ikarians look older than me? Your comeback should be because you are older than me.
Yeah. I don't know about John though, maybe because he's got kids.
John is a year John is about 8 months older than me.
Oh, there you go.
8 months or so.
You got white hair coming through yet, man?
Oh, really?
It'll come soon.
John had grey hair when we were in high school, bro.
Did he? No way. I think the
If I shave,
Oh,
I
there you
look,
go.
I look 20, bro.
My sister, I think the blues on is a BS. It's a money grab.
I think you know what? I'm actually with Foot in here. I agree with that.
Could be.
I actually think it's a load of shit.
Could be.
I think it's all. I actually agree. I do agree with her. It's funny
Yeah.
she said that. I do agree with her. Is what Hitler wanted to create the blue Aryan people. I think it's an A, isn't it? An A. When he says that, the Aryan Union is an A. The blue Aryan. That's what he wanted, the Aryan Union, and that's what they believe in. That's what the Nazis are.
Yeah.
And what do we call them? The Iryanir, don't we? Or the Aryanir. Aryanir is the word we say for it. There are people who live long all over the world, Fortunis. Yeah, I agree. I actually do agree with Fortunis. And I think you said you'd probably agree with it
Probably
too.
right.
Yeah, I think it's just a thing. They like...
But it has been labelled as the blue zone.
Of course. Of course.
Whatever that means.
I know. It's
You know, like it's
It's good anyway.
there is.
there is what?
Oh, she's saying there is people that live long all over the world. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah.
The blue zone is like...
What is
Damn,
blue
like they're
zone?
saying it's like clear area, like, and the people live longer and they're meant to be younger, like they look younger, and it's something along those lines. But I do
Basically,
agree with Fortuny that it's
Like the food's
bullshit.
good, and
Yeah.
like they eat like organic. Everything's organic,
But
and
those areas, like it's the same with Cyprus. They're gonna be like that because they said it's scientifically proven that the Mediterranean diet's the best diet.
yeah,
So of course they're gonna be, if they eat like that and follow the Mediterranean, they're gonna be healthier. And,
yeah, that's right.
because it's proven that it's the best diet.
100%.
So it's probably got nothing to do with the actual,
No,
like Fortuny is saying, yeah, diet and lifestyle. That's exactly right. Like
Correct.
and they've probably got good lifestyles there.
and they're probably their produce and everything's like
Yeah.
really good.
That's right.
Where there's no chemicals, there's no pesticides. It's all
Well,
organic. It's all organic kind of thing.
Andrea was saying that you know how we like send all our meat away here? We send the good meat away, right? In Cyprus, apparently they're well known for their patatas, for their potatoes, and they send all the good potatoes, export them, and keep all the shit ones, and they all
Oh, really?
and they hate it. They're spewing because they keep all
Bastards.
they keep all the shit potatoes there and export all the killer ones, like we do with the meat here.
Yeah, yeah.
Steve tries to put us here.
Yeah, but they're still yeah. There you go. Mediterranean diet.
Yeah, you
question
can,
mark.
damn.
The It's not that. It's the Mediterranean diet. It's what it's based on mostly is legumes, fruits, salads, and only meat like once a week. You don't eat meat often. Like you eat your fasolada, you eat your
beans.
your,
That's where
all
you
this
get
stuff,
you
and you only
protein.
eat meat like once a week.
Yeah, but
And like when my dad explains it to me, the Mediterranean diet was probably invented because these people couldn't afford meat. And that's what made it. They stumbled on this diet, really. They stumbled on it. Eat fasolia, eat these good things, your fakers, all the stuff that we eat, and eat meat once a week or once a fortnight because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
They didn't have fridges. Like he talks about it like here, me and Jess talking about it the other day with her parents. We put meat in the fridge here and it goes off in a couple of days. They used to hang meat for weeks and it wouldn't go off because there was no fucking hormones in it. So they were eating better meat even when they ate it. You are what you eat. Legumes, beans, salad instead of what we eat. Meanwhile we go to Macca's, whatever, and we eat it. And that's in our body. So of course they're going to have better diets.
Another thing, damn, is like compared to Australia, the soil over there is different, and
100%.
and it's more. I don't know. It's something about it. It's more. I don't know what it is. More richer with nutrients, whatever. And when it grows, when like a tomato or something grows, it's fucking amazing, man. It's not like tomatoes here,
No
man.
way.
Like even
Completely
organic,
different.
it still kills
Completely
organic
different.
stuff here over there. So I
I
remember
remember saying, can't you do that anywhere? And you can. You can live
No,
that
but-
lifestyle if you want.
yeah, but what I was saying
it's
is
not as
like
good. That's right.
It's I don't know what it is in Europe. There's something about the soil, man.
It's like I said to you, it's like Cuba, right? Cuba has perfect soil and climate to grow tobacco.
Yeah.
It's suited for it. So they grow the best tobacco. Like Europe has a killer climate probably for growing vegetables. And like Bali
does.
and Thailand have killer climate for growing watermelons and pineapples. That's why their watermelons there are like this.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Yeah, just like exactly what GT said. Like it's like eating a proper tomato. Like something like here, you just don't have that here, man.
yeah.
Here, yeah.
Fortinet
it's
said
crap.
Australia produces good meat, but we give it to China. So we had this mate. You actually know him. I won't say his name, but we had this mate back in the day that worked in this meat place, exporting place, and he would get pieces of meat that were the export quality ones, and he like gave us one once. It was the best thing I'd ever tasted, like meat wise. It was so different. This piece of it was a lamb, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, but the shit we get here.
It's shit.
Isn't
Beef.
that
It was
funny?
like a beef.
Like, wouldn't you think, right, that the government would look after its own people, but
Yeah,
they don't. They
yeah,
don't.
right.
No one gives a shit, man.
Yeah, right. GT says Fussel Other is wild. Damn says money talks. Yeah, like so I'm saying that you can do that anywhere you want, Dan. Like Australia has the best climate for growing buds. It does. Like weed.
Oh, there you go.
100%. That's why people come here and they smoke weed in Australia and they freak out. It's
Yeah.
like blows
There you
their
go.
mind. Yeah. They needed their animals to work for them. We very rarely had meat, probably once a week if we were lucky under us. And that's why, you know, like my bapu, like he used to sit there and just eat mezes all day. He loved it.
I know,
Not
man.
China, but to Japan, Andrea saying. Went to Greece, 18, and since then trying to find the tomato taste. Yeah, because it's like you're saying, it's different. Climate, soil.
Oh yeah.
Here in Australia, our soil is like more like, it's like sand. Even
Yeah,
when you
the
go buy
produce-
soil, it's like, it's still not
The
good.
produce is okay here, but nothing compared to over there, man.
No.
Over there's next level.
Yeah.
Like it's like say you're
It
like
is, it's
level
different.
say you're like level 4 here, they're level 10.
I wonder how Gaia knows Adelaide climate is good for buds.
It's a bit suspicious.
You reckon he smoked it?
Look, it's not in the out of
It's not
possibilities.
out of the realms of possibility.
Correct. Damn's wild.
Damn is wild.
Damn is wild. Far we gone 2 hours, man. Hit the 2 hour mark.
We're the best. Listen, it's been so funny that we talked about the topic for about 40 minutes and then we just went,
I don't even think we talked about the topic.
we did. We actually did. We were talking about it and then somehow someone started talking about TV shows and we just went.
How did we get? I don't know how we got into TV shows.
We just
man.
went that way. Someone said something about, someone said if I could live forever, Brian said I would watch all the reruns of MASH. And then we just
man.
started talking about TV shows.
Yeah, I mean
We just went off
that's the
rails.
difference. That's the difference with the live show, guys, because we're interacting with
You
you,
just
guys.
go off the rails.
Go off the rails. So if you're here to actually talk about life and how long do you live for? Like if you want to,
Listen,
if it's a good idea to live long. Sorry, guys, this is not the show for you.
you haven't talked about this topic since I've been in. That's because you were late, man.
We can talk about it now if you want, quickly.
I watched the old Mortal Kombat, so corny. You mean the one with Christopher Lambert as Raiden? And he was like, I don't think so. It's the lamest movie.
You weak, pathetic fools, I'm come for your soul.
That, at the end, you know, when and they were like,
Scorpion Sub-Zero,
they-
deadliest of enemies, but slaves under my.
you know what cracks me up about that bit when he comes at the end? Shao Kahn comes at the end, right? And he's this huge mythical thing in the sky, and he's like, you weak, pathetic fools, I've come for your souls. And they all turn around and go like this. Huh.
I don't think.
What are you going to do? Punch him? He's like this huge thing in the sky. What is your karate stance going
No,
to
but
do?
it was a projection.
I don't know. What is your karate stance going to do to a projection then?
Oh, no, true.
Like, you know?
I've been here for about 80 minutes. Thanks, Dan.
Damn, you missed the first half. You did miss the first half, man. Guy's upset about your comment, man.
I can't believe guys here.
So bad, he says.
I thought they'd be changing nappies or something.
So yeah, 2/3 been shooting the breeze. We always shoot the breeze.
Yeah.
Guy's upset about your Glazer comment, man. I just didn't tell him.
Look,
about it.
some of these topics, like you can't. How long
Can't
you
talk about them forever.
You can't.
That's why we also shoot.
Unless
the
you
breeze.
got a scientist in here trying to decipher each.
You know which other one I like that we were thinking about doing? If you were told you got 1 week left to live, what would you do?
Well, let's
But
save,
we'll
let's
save it.
save it because then we're like, what do we have to do now?
Shut up. We'll save it. No one talk.
We can. I don't mind.
In the words of Lemmy, I don't want to live forever, GT says.
Is there anyone that wants to live forever?
It should be Shooting the Breeze podcast plus a special topic. Yeah, but sometimes we do talk about the topic all night.
Depends on the topic. It all depends on the topic.
Yeah.
I do
If I
have.
could live forever, I would talk about this topic forever, Fortini says.
Which one? Which topic?
Shit. That was a good one. I like that.
Oh, look, if you could live forever, you'd definitely be a Would you want to? That's a good question, man. I don't know. Probably not.
I wouldn't want to, eh? I've said it before. I would not want to be immortal.
Nah.
Port straight sets.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is why it's so, like, you talk about one thing and he goes to the extreme to AFL.
But what does that even mean?
It means, like, we're going to go out in straight sets again.
But they did go out in straight sets. Crows didn't even make the finals.
Oh, you're talking about last year?
I have no idea what they're talking
We
about.
know they went in straight sets. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is he talking about last year? What year are you talking? Next year?
Do you know
So
what?
he's oh,
They
so you're
will
saying
again.
oh, so you're saying we're going to the finals? Thanks, man.
Do you know what?
Cheers, brother.
Do you know what? As a fan, right? I've never liked, as a fan,
I see.
to give a team shit that did better than my team.
I wouldn't even say. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I wouldn't even say we're going in straight sets. You know what I'll be saying? You won't even make finals. That's what I'll be saying.
Well, the Crows are Hess.
But that's insinuating that we're going to make finals. So thanks, man. Yeah, it's very very nice for you guys to say that.
John, you are so funny, not? He doesn't like Port.
I'm the only one that doesn't like Port here, and I haven't.
You are
said,
the only one that likes
I haven't
Port.
said anything bad about the Crows.
I don't
I've
like
said
Port.
one thing
Andrea
bad. Man.
doesn't like Port. Guy doesn't like Port. Dan doesn't like Port.
That's okay.
GT, I don't know if GT, I think he said he prefers Port to Crows, I think he said one night.
Did he?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Oh well, season's over, man. Season is over.
Why bother now?
Season's over. But you know what? Next year, guys, we're going to be trialing out for the Footy Podcast. It won't be live. It will just be a show, and then you can comment on the comments.
I like it.
And then the
Nearly peed my pants, Amanda said. She's cracking up at
but
Andrea.
obviously the watch-alongs will be live, so we're going to keep it set. We're going to see how that goes. Something a bit different. So then we'll just focus on the footy, talking about the footy.
Yeah.
And yeah,
No worries.
see how it goes. Something different.
The Footy Show.
Yeah, the footy show that we do.
Yeah, no, the Footy Show. That's what I'm saying. The Footy Show.
Yeah.
The what? The real Footy Show.
We're changing it.
The real Footy Show. You should bring it out on Thursday nights.
The
And
point
like,
is, we'll see.
I love the big man a little bit more. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He likes Port more.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a bit upset, man. I thought you loved me because I was backing Macedonia. You know what? You're Slav. I'm only joking, man. thought you loved
Oh,
me.
look,
Man.
you know, he would probably be upset, but because you're a Man United fan more than the Crows fan, it's not as bad. No?
I'm devastated about the whole Man United thing this week.
Yeah, I can tell. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it.
You know what? If the Crows folded tomorrow, right? I'll be more upset about what's happened with Man United.
Yeah, no, because you don't like the AFL.
No, I do like. I'm a Crows fan. Like, I've supported them since day dot. Supported them longer than Dan.
Oh, you'd be upset though.
Not like this.
Yeah, because you love Man United more.
Not like what's.
But there's
happening
other
with
people that would be different to you.
Yeah, no,
and
I'm just, I said me.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm like, if they folded tomorrow, wouldn't have upset me as much as
Crows
this.
would never fold.
No, I know they wouldn't. I'm just giving the, you know.
But you'd be happy if they won a premiership.
Yeah. The last grand final I watched was 2017.
Yeah.
It's legit the last one I watched.
Well, if you came on the watch along, which was one of the biggest shows we've ever done,
I didn't. I watched you instead of. I could have watched the game, but I watched the watch along.
the watch along was more
It
exciting.
was way better. I don't give a shit about those teams. What? You know what I don't get is like, I don't want to watch the grand final if my team's not there.
Yeah, fair enough.
You change your answer about how much you like AFL depending on who asks, Cappy. No, I'm saying I've always said I liked it way more before.
Yeah.
Now I couldn't name you. Back then when I supported, I could name you all the Crows players. I couldn't name you.
Everyone.
I could name you 5 of them now.
I'm sure you can.
I don't think I could.
I could.
Yeah, but you know football better than me.
Yeah, true.
Like, I couldn't name you like them. Back in the day, I know the whole team. And I supported them since day dot. I loved them because I admit I loved Tony Modra. I was obsessed with him. Like, he was a superhuman. And then I loved that team that won the grand finals. I was into them.
I think the way the game's gone, a lot of people
Even
get
now,
pissed
when
off,
I did
but-
watch-alongs with you now, watching it, some of the rules, to me, are the dumbest rules I've ever seen in my life. And it boils my blood.
Yeah.
Because I think they're ruining a game that's
Yeah.
like they do with VAR in soccer. It's like,
Because it's all about money these days. You know what I mean? So
damn says 5, question mark. I don't know what that means.
I can name one already. So I'll go. Tex Walker,
I reckon I can name only 4 or 5. Yeah,
Rankin.
I'm guessing it.
Isaac,
About that, yeah.
Isaac Rankin, Riley Philthorpe, Hinge. I can't remember his first name, but it's Hinge.
I don't even know that guy.
Hinge.
No? Isn't there a guy?
Rory Sloan.
Isn't there a
There's
guy?
5.
Isn't there a guy called Glivia?
Huh?
Glivia? There's a
Glivia?
guy called Glivia.
Keys. There's Keys.
Walker.
Yeah. I've already said Walker.
Walker. Richard Douglas.
Nah, Richard Douglas. No
Daniel
way.
Talia.
Nah, they're gone. Richard Douglas.
Doesn't he play for Crows? Scott Thompson.
No. Oh, he wants me to keep going. So, Saligo.
I don't know. I legit.
You know what?
Pedler.
I legit don't know if you're correct though.
Um,
I can't tell you you're correct.
who's the guy that got suspended? Oh,
Warren.
nah, the forward they've got.
Brett Burton.
Not Burden.
He plays.
No, he's not there anymore.
Oh well, he took him to a camp.
What's his name? The guy that plays forward, but he's in the midfield as well. And he's got the mullet. I can't remember his name. I don't know. Modra. No.
Yeah, see, they're the name. GT's saying all the names I said like from back in the day. I couldn't name you 5 players from
He
now.
got suspended like in the last few rounds.
Plays for the Crows.
I can't remember. But yeah,
I know that one because
Who?
my
Who?
dad's friend says he looks like my nephew, Rory Laird. I know
Rory
him.
Laird. There you go.
I can name most of but you like if you ask
Rory
me
Laird.
if you ask me to name
Rory Laird.
if you ask me to name the teams in the Premier League, I could almost name every player of every team.
Yeah, but I can't do that even with AFL.
But that's what I'm saying because I'm into soccer.
Yeah.
McCallum's living.
That's the point I'm making.
McAdam's gone.
I could name almost every player of every team in the EPL
Fogarty.
because I'm into soccer.
I've got 10 already.
The only games I watched of football this year was the watch-alongs with you.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any other game.
Oh yeah. By the way, you can't do watch-alongs anymore.
Oh, I'm definitely doing the Crows.
Nah, man.
And I admit it. Like I used to know a lot more about footy, and I always say that every time John and you guys talk to me about it, I give my opinion. And I'm like, but then again, I don't know as much about it anymore like you guys.
No.
So I can name most of Port
No.
because Dam's into it.
Who's the other guy? That's gonna kill me.
He's Jeff Thompson.
Jeff Thompson.
That sounds like an AFL player's name.
What's his name?
Christian
there's
Slater.
I know Tom Duday, but he's gone now. Who was the other guy, man? You know when you need to know?
Jake Lever.
Nah.
Smith.
Brody Smith, yeah, he's one. He plays in the midfield, forward. He plays in the forward line, but then he goes in the midfield sometimes.
You know what? He plays for that.
He's a pretty boy that's got the
If you wanted to pay out Dam, like you
The
know how
mullet.
Dam always gives you shit about Port. What you're meant to say now is he plays for that really shit team that can't make finals. You know that guy? That's what you're meant to say.
All right, what he said. Rochelle, that's the one. Rochelle. Yes,
Van Berlin. Who's Van Berlin?
Rochelle.
Is Van
100%.
Berlin a player? Didn't
Hey?
he used to play? Van Berlo, is that who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Bell up.
Not Van Berlin.
Van Berlo. Yeah, I said Rankin. All right, well, look, I think
I'm just giving Chris his comebacks back.
what fan KP is. KP's a nice guy. Berlo.
I'm just the only Crows fan that's like factual. Did the Crows make finals?
No.
Where did they finish last year? Tell me.
15th or something?
Where did they finish this year?
9th or 10th?
So, where did they finish the year before the 15th?
Probably like 17th.
So,
What's progression?
he should be making finals. And everyone's like, oh, but what about that goal that didn't go over the line? Well, what about if they didn't lose to all these teams by 1 point? They would have made finals.
That's true.
Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm looking at it from a full sports point. It's like with Man United, right? Like, we progressed. We won a trophy last year. We're better. We're shit right now. So it's looking bad. Like, it's... You gotta be logical with your team.
I thought we were going to do well this year, and 13.
Heard enough sport, Hess Night, all just says.
Yeah, we're going to go now too. I've had enough of Crows talk.
We'll have a third premiership this time next year. Damn says.
He's dreaming, man.
No, you can say whatever you want. I'm saying I gave him his comeback. You can say whatever you like. I never said you couldn't say that.
Straight sets. But you're giving me a compliment, man, because that means we're going. It's funny how like they're going straight sets. And it's like we've only gone out straight sets once in the last like 10 years. That was this year.
Almost GT. Almost.
Sorry, Jess.
No, but what I'm saying is like you can say that to him, but the Crows do make finals. Like the comeback is worse. Like we're shit.
Yeah, you guys are like you got nothing to back it up. You got no
Guy. To be fair,
you've got no foundation.
To be fair, Guy didn't say next year. Damn, did Guy was just saying that's what he said. He goes, I never said next year. He's just saying you went out in straight sets.
Yeah. I know that, man.
He's just paying you out.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Whereas Dan, takes it to the next level, saying you're going to do it next year. He reckons. But do you think Port even? I don't think they're going to make finals.
I don't know, man. Depends on if they get these recruits coming in, and it all depends. I don't know. With Hinkley, I don't know.
Do you think they'll make finals?
If
you had to pick now, do you think yes or no?
It's 50-50.
No, but you got to pick. It's like Vegemite Nutella.
Look, I'm going to be biased because I'm a Port supporter. I'll say yes, but with no confidence. Because that was a really ugly exit.
Joy's saying they should make it.
They should, but it was an ugly exit out of finals. If they can get their balance right and their team balance, yeah, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of up and coming teams coming through, man. So it's going to be tough. We'll see, but we'll see what happens. Tomorrow is the last day of trade period, so we'll see what happens.
Never tear us apart is kind of funny.
Why is it funny?
Isn't that a song?
Yeah, but why is it funny?
I don't know does it mean something in football?
We just sing it before the games, like how like Liverpool sing that song.
Oh, Port sing "Never Tear Us Apart."
Yeah, before the bounce.
That's
bounce.
terrible.
Why is it terrible?
I think it's funny.
Why?
I'm with Guy.
Why is it funny?
Why?
Well, tell me why it's funny though.
Well, you just got torn apart. You went out in straight sets. So someone tore you apart. Brisbane tore you apart.
No, we're not talking about that. Never tear us apart.
I don't get it.
It means you can never tear us apart.
Why? But you were two clubs at one stage.
Yeah, but now we're not.
So someone did though. Never. It should just be. You can sometimes tear us apart.
Well, the song doesn't go like that.
The song doesn't go. It's wild.
Why is it funny? But you're not answering the question. Why?
I did say it's funny because that's why Crows fans think it's funny because in Crows fans we think you were. We remember you guys saying we were Port Power, not Port Adelaide.
We were always Port Adelaide Football Club.
No, they weren't.
Factually,
they were not.
They were.
Factually, they're not. You can't say that.
They were always
because they entered the competition as Port Power, and their president said
it wasn't Port Power Football Club.
Their president said
it wasn't. Never.
We are not Port Adelaide.
It doesn't matter what they
said.
It doesn't matter what they said.
But he did say it. That was the only reason they got
fair enough. He said that. But at the end of the day, it was the Port Adelaide Football Club.
Yeah, sometimes.
Always.
They weren't, though.
They weren't called Port Power Football Club.
No, but see, if you knew your history now, you would know.
I do.
No. They split, and Port Adelaide and the SANFL was a different entity.
They were called Port Adelaide Magpies.
Exactly.
Magpies. They weren't called the Port Adelaide Football Club.
That's right. So there was two different entities.
Correct.
That's right.
There was two different entities.
And they're the original Port Adelaide, not Power.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's not wrong.
It is wrong.
So that means you've only won one flag. You always tell me you've won 27 flags.
No, 36 we've won 36
So you
premierships
well then
in SANFL.
no.
Yes.
No, but if they're the Port Adelaide Magpies and use a different,
No, doesn't work like that.
no, so but that means you know
No,
what
it doesn't work like
what
that.
it seems like. It seems like for Port fans, and this is from a outsider looking in, that yous are saying it when yous are happy to say it.
No, I'll tell you exactly how it happened.
But it's not. When yous come in, yous come in as Port Power.
No, we came in as Port Adelaide Football Club always.
No.
Yes, we
Because
did.
there's Port Adelaide Football with the Magpies.
No, that was Port Adelaide Magpies Football Club.
That's
That's what it was called.
bullshit.
Bullshit, nothing.
So that means they're not allowed to claim the flags then either. If they're
They
Port
did
Adelaide
it.
Magpies,
They only had won 2 flags.
that means they're a new entity. At Alberton, do they have the flags up?
Now they do
But they're Port Adelaide Magpies, you just said.
because they joined together.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit.
Why is it
Well,
bullshit?
you can. Does that mean Man United and Liverpool can join and say we've got 40 premierships?
No, because they joined together. Like they just went as one club.
Nah, that's
Well, that's
lame.
what they did. So they won 2 club. They won 2, 98, 99.
What about the Crows? Would they make finals sometime soon? I paid Liverpool out because they missed out on the treble, and we were Man U.
They were called
so I
Port-
can't pay them out. What do you mean?
They were called Port Power because
Am I missing chats? I don't know.
they wanted to separate from the Magpies so they could get more memberships. That's why they did that. But at the end of the day, if on the dotted line, it didn't say Port Power Football Club, it said Port Adelaide Football Club. It's always been that.
They came in as Port Power.
Yeah, well, they were called Port Power. Yeah,
That's right.
that was the nickname. It wasn't what the football club was
Why
called.
didn't they just come in as Port Adelaide then?
Because I told you they wanted to
They wanted to do
more
they wanted
different
to,
fans.
They wanted to separate themselves from Port Adelaide.
They
So
did.
they came in as Port Power.
Yeah, I understand that.
Hey, I don't know what John's talking about. He just said so.
It was never
Andrew,
Port Power FC, was
I
it?
paid Liverpool out
was
because
never.
they missed out on the
I
treble.
don't care what anyone says.
And where were Man U? So I can't pay them out. Okay, I don't know. Did you say something to him that upset him?
Because you got no leg to stand on, guy. You finished lower than us. You got no leg to stand on.
You
Like
can pay them out. None of us are saying you can't pay them
you
out.
can, but there's no legs. There's no foundation. But I will argue to the end of the
What I'm
earth.
saying is you can pay them out, but their comeback is just going to be that we're shitter.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you like. But I don't know what John's comment is to Andrew there.
Where?
I paid Liverpool out because they missed out on the treble and we're Man U, so I can't pay them out. Okay. But I don't think Andrew didn't say anything. He asked
GC.
about
No
the
worries,
Crows.
man. Don't worry, I'll stand my ground with Port Adelaide, always. I don't care what anyone says.
He asked about the Crows if they would make the finals. He didn't say anything about
11 legs 11. What's that mean? Oh, guy, are you Johnny G? Yes, he is Johnny G. Joy's like trying to figure it out.
He's trying to figure everything out. I'm standing behind you, big man, even though I don't know what is going on. Nah, just go. I don't know what John's comment meant about that Liverpool thing. Because Andrea
He just wants to pay me out for being for a Port. That's
No,
all.
but
He
he directed it at my dad. My dad didn't say anything about that.
oh. Joy's
My
like,
dad gave you a fig tree, man. You just be nice.
guy is chunky.
He probably is chunky footy. Imagine he's chunky footy.
What's up with the chunky?
I'm just paying Chris out because he's Port fan.
You can pay me as much as you want. I will fight to the death like you would fight for your.
No, I wouldn't fight for something for Man United that's not true.
But I'm not saying it's not.
You're saying that they didn't come in as a different club when they did.
They didn't.
They did.
They
Show
didn't.
me the facts.
What do you mean facts? They didn't
Just
come.
because they're merged.
So you're telling me they came as Port Power Football Club?
They did.
They did
They
it.
said we are not Port Adelaide.
Yeah, but they were Port Adelaide Football Club always.
But they said they weren't Port Adelaide.
When?
And then
Show me the
5 or 6
paperwork.
years later, they decided we want to be Port Adelaide again, and they joined. That's true. I believe that's
They
factual.
were never Port Adelaide. Dude, I've had memberships. It's never said. I've never seen it say Port Power.
1997.
Football Club.
Were you a member?
No.
There you go.
No.
Port Power. That's when they come in.
Yeah, but it wasn't called Port Power member.
They were Port
No,
Power.
listen, we were Port Adelaide Football Club always, and then the Magpies were called Port Adelaide.
They
Magpies
said
Football
straight out, we are not Port Adelaide. We are Port Power.
Club. I understand that. That was the nickname, but not the
So then
club was
why-
called Port Adelaide.
Why did
still.
they say we are not Port Adelaide then? Just because it was a nickname. They could have just said we are known as Port Power. We're not say we are
Because
not
they're
Port
idiots.
Adelaide.
They shouldn't have said that.
But they did say it.
Yeah,
That's the
but
point.
yeah, they said it, but it doesn't mean that that's what they were.
They wanted it to be.
Yeah, because they wanted to get new fans.
For whatever it's
They didn't want to like stay in the what's that postcode there? 5.
whatever. But for
Whatever
whatever
it is.
reason they did it is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it wasn't
I'm
called.
not saying it's correct. But,
Nah, but
they still did it.
Yeah, but they weren't called Port Power Football Club.
They were.
They weren't. Never. It's never been that.
So then why isn't their
never
mascot?
existed.
What?
That never
Their
existed.
mascot was the Power the whole time. We're Port Power.
Yeah, of course. That was
Their
the
song
mascot.
on day one, the first win they ever had, what did they sing?
Power.
With the
And they
power to
still-
win.
And they still sing it.
Yeah, because they're Port Power.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now they've merged with Port Adelaide.
No, dude, that Port Adelaide, they were the different entity.
No.
Yes, they
how,
were.
How does that work?
What do you mean, how does that work?
How can they be the different entity when they're the ones that won all the flags?
Because the SNFL, so what happened was, Port wanted to go to the AFL, right? So they went to the AFL. Listen.
Wait, I'm reading as well. I'm listening.
They went to the AFL. Port Adelaide Football Club went to the AFL. They left the SNFL behind. Sanford said, we need a Magpies presence in the SNFL. So what they did is made a composite team called the Port Adelaide Magpies Football Club.
So that
not
means,
Port Adelaide Football Club.
So that means
it was a composite side.
if that's how you want to
zero premierships.
if that's how you want to look at it, they
That's how
have
it
no
was.
stake to the 36 flags.
No, they don't. But now they do because now we've joined.
But that's what I'm saying. That's bullshit. You can't just
Why is it
merge and claim all their premierships.
Because it's one club now.
That is the biggest load of crap I've ever heard.
Why?
If they wanted a separate entity that had won nothing, why do they get to say they've won everything now?
Because it's not. It's just one club.
Like when all this stuff happened,
But it's one club
when all
now.
this stuff happened with Man United, a new club formed, right?
Right.
But they don't turn around and say we've won 20 flags. They're the same fans. Wimbledon in the soccer, right? Wimbledon moved to Milton Keynes, became Milton Keynes Dons. They started a whole new club called AFC Wimbledon that don't claim whatever Wimbledon won. It's a different entity. So why do they have stake to claim to 36 flags if they're a different entity then?
Well, they don't. Port Adelaide.
You just
Football
said they
Club,
do.
No, Port Adelaide Football Club does, and they've made it into one.
Well, that shouldn't. That's
so their reserves team.
that's
so
bullshit.
Why?
That means you can just go merge with anyone and you've got won all those flags.
Well,
So West Adelaide can merge with Adelaide City and all of a sudden say, well, we've got all these premierships instead of one.
it was the same. They put it together as one
That's
club.
bullshit.
Well, tell it to the AFL, man.
I know. I'm saying it today, but it's stupid. The fact that they do that is stupid. I've said this to you from always. I've said it. They should have just let Port enter as Port Adelaide because that's who they were. But
As the Magpies.
whatever. Port Adelaide Football Club, PAFC.
That's what they did.
They didn't.
They did.
They made them be
man.
Power because as there was a stipulation that they weren't allowed to be Magpies.
Exactly, but they were still Port Adelaide Football Club.
They were
doesn't
Port
matter
Power.
what doesn't matter what the nickname was.
What do you mean? They were Port
doesn't matter.
Power. They had to make a different
Dude,
entity to keep the Magpies.
I guarantee you, there's no such thing as Port Power Football Club.
There would have been.
No, I've never seen that before ever.
They only changed their name to Port Adelaide as one when did you merge?
Before that, we merged like 2013. I used
so
to be a
10
member.
years ago.
I've been a member since 2009,
Yeah.
and it was called the Port Adelaide Football Club then. So it was never called Port Power Football Club.
AFL is a different beast, KP. This is how it is. It's just stupid. It means that you can like
I
just
understand
merge.
I understand what you're saying. I
and you
understand,
can
I understand what you're
that's like
saying.
saying West Coast and Fremantle can merge. Like if Fremantle go bust and all of a sudden
No,
they've got all these
They
flags.
came to us, so they had 2 premierships, and they came together, and then it's all one now.
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's how it is.
So that means you should only have 34 premierships.
If you want to look at it technically, yeah.
That's what's stupid. Or they should just be Port Adelaide and they've got whatever.
You know what the problem was? The problem was Magpies. The SANFL should never have let Magpies into the SANFL after Port went to the AFL, because then all this confusion.
They should
confusion
never have taken them out of the
That's
SANFL. Because that's
Why?
where they started.
They
That's
wanted-
their history.
But they wanted to go to the.
Yeah, I know that, but what you got to look at, you've got to remember that there's Port Adelaide fans that support the SANFL club. So you can't
Yeah.
just take them out of there and not give them anything.
Well, that's what they did.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they should just have let them, like they used to do with West Adelaide in the NSL, have a reserve team in the local league.
Yeah, well,
Like
that's what they do now.
now. Yeah, that's right. But they should have just done that.
Well, they should have done a
From
lot
the
of things.
get-go.
There's a lot of things
But
they
that's
should
what I'm
have done.
saying. They should have just given them a reserve team from the get-go.
Correct.
And
I
then-
agree.
They wouldn't have had to split entities
No.
and do all this stupid shit that, like GT's saying, only makes sense to AFL.
I agree with you, man.
Yeah, in 1990, it should be everyone is equal. I agree.
I agree
it.
with you. I agree with you. But what I don't agree is there was no such thing called the Port Power Football Club. Never heard of it. Never
know.
heard of it.
I don't know what that symbol means.
And I won't agree with it.
It means bird speaker.
Hey?
I don't know what that symbol is on John's chat.
Maybe the speaker's a bit low.
I don't think that's speaker. I think it's a black box. Bird box?
Wait,
Isn't that a
let's see on my
movie? It
phone. Blackbird?
says bird, bluebird, and a box.
No, but on here it's Blackbird.
On mine, it's a blackbird. On there, it's a bluebird.
Mine's a bluebird.
On there, it's a bluebird. And on there, it's a bluebird.
It's like cryptic.
But on my phone, it's a blackbird too.
What the heck's that?
Bird speaker. We have the most premierships so far. Who's Joy support?
I don't know.
Hawthorn?
Since 1990, yeah,
Is he a Hawthorn fan?
he must be. Because Hawthorn, they're the most successful since. Oh, yeah, they are. Bird Box.
Bird box.
If AFL was 90, yeah, that's Hawks.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hawks are the team, man. They're the team.
How many flags have they won?
I reckon they're on 6 or 7. Well, they won 4.
I'm with John. It's the Mandela effect.
No,
that Port-
5.
Mandela effect. That Port was never Port Power. Definite Mandela effect. 5 premierships.
Yeah, 5. Maybe. Well, I
Oh,
can't
what's
remember.
Geelong
I
got?
can't remember ever being called Port Power.
What's
Football
Geelong
Club,
got?
ever.
4? Geelong got 4?
3.
2.
No, 3. Oh yeah, 4 because they won last year.
4. Brisbane's got 3. West Coast got 3 or 4.
West Coast.
They won 90, didn't they? And 92.
They're close, got 5.
4. They got 4.
They won 90, 92,
Nah, they won 92, 94,
92, 94, sorry.
06, and 2018. So they got 4.
So they got 4.
Yeah.
Eagles 4.
Crows got 2. Port got 1.
Close got 5.
Crows got 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 of women.
3 women's premiership.
Oh yeah, the women's premiership. If you had them, you had the women's premierships.
Carlton,
Carlton's
90
got 1.
95.
That's it.
Essendon got
They've got 2. Oh no,
Essendon got
2
2000
and 93.
and 93.
Freo got 0. Yeah, they do. Thanks, Guy, for reminding me of that. Thanks, Guy.
It is a world record.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll take it. What can I do, man? I can't erase it.
You can't. There's no comeback to that one.
I can't.
That one's wild.
Nothing to do.
GT's laughing. You know what I reckon is a worse stat?
It was hard to watch.
Do you know what I reckon's a worse stat than that?
What?
That they were the first team to lose to Gold Coast and GWS.
Someone had to lose to them.
Yeah, I know, but I would be like,
We were just in the wrong
I know
place.
they were bad state at the time,
Yeah.
but I guess the grand final was bad because they're meant to be the second best team. But then what about Sydney? Got smashed recently, didn't they?
Yeah, but not by that.
No, not by that much, but they got
80 points.
That's
yeah.
still a spanking in a grand.
Yeah, it is.
In a grand final, I don't think any team should get spanked because you're meant to be the 2 best teams.
Yeah, so
There shouldn't be.
worse than Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bulldogs. Yeah,
It happens, man. It was a dark day, man.
yeah. That's what I said in
It
'95.
set the club back like 5 to 6 years, man. That grand final was the worst thing that could have ever happened to Port Adelaide at the time. But
I reckon the worst
it is
thing
what
that
it is.
ever happened to Port Adelaide was appointing Matthew Primus as coach.
Oh yeah, that was a blunder as well. Yeah, I mean you can't always get them right.
And again, the Crows had Robert Shaw, and he was terrible.
I mean everyone's got bad.
we
you
had
know,
Robert Shaw, he was terrible.
but at least the last 10 years have been.
Look what I thought
Okay.
GT loves you, and he just wrote tarps.
Yeah, thanks a lot, GT. I thought we were friends.
That was a bit harsh, man.
But yeah,
South Australia only state with 2 teams in AFL where both teams have won a premiership,
Yeah.
How come Freo hasn't got big help from the AFL like GWS and Gold Coast to win a flag? And Brisbane. Brisbane won 3 flags, but the AFL paid for them to have the best coach in the comp at the time, which was Lee Matthews. And they gave them, like, they gave him so many, like, they gave him everything.
Yeah.
Brisbane got looked after. So did Sydney. John's spot on. He's spot on. Fremantle, why have they never been looked after like that?
I don't know. It's weird.
Because they haven't been. Not like the other teams.
I don't know. Yeah, but Freo have had some good players come through,
But they still haven't been looked after like that.
No one has, though.
Brisbane got looked after big time, bro.
When they came in.
They paid for them. Like, they didn't have money.
But there was a lot of players that
Lee
were
Matthews, bro.
There was a lot of players in the Brisbane Bears.
Yeah, but they weren't like. I know they had
Michael
Voss
Voss was
and
there. Yeah. Port
Jess must be-
Adelaide.
She would be. We're talking about sports. She's
Port
definitely
Adelaide
got
are the only team without a wooden spoon. That is true, but they were very lucky, Joy. In 2011, they just nearly got the wooden spoon. If it wasn't for Gold Coast being that team to be down the bottom, we would have got the wooden spoon. So very lucky. But no, you're right. There is no wooden spoon. Not in the AFL. In the SANFL, I think we got a few spoons.
She would never dream about AFL. She hates it.
Yeah.
Does John's missus like AFL?
I have no idea. Amanda loves it.
I know Amanda likes it. That's why I didn't ask that. Jess hates it. Like, hates it.
Oh, Amanda loves it. She grew up with it in like Melbourne.
Jess is 100% Man United fan. Listen, has anyone watched the David Beckham documentary?
Thank you, Joy. Love you, Joy. David Beckham?
Has anyone watched the David Beckham documentary?
No, is it good?
Yes, excellent. But like, Posh, still to this day, hates soccer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said, because I've never liked it. Jess is like that.
Like that. There
Jess
you go.
does not like sports.
There you go.
Doesn't like soccer. Never into it. I watched it today.
Oh, there you go.
And look at them. They're together. And his world is soccer. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. He's one of the greatest ever. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, sports is sports. Anyone can have their view. How come you got a different background?
Mrs. GT loves Beckham.
Why'd you change your background?
Oh, the other one would have run out. Because I just didn't have it on, because we're going over 3 hours. I didn't have it on loop. And it would have just clicked over.
We're going over 3 hours?
Probably. Oh, it was probably 2 something. I just wouldn't have looped it. Do you want me to bring it back?
I love that one.
I never put it on loop here. Look. She got picked up in a, yeah. She was trying to say on the thing that she came from a working class family. Posh, and then David comes in and drills her, and he's like, "Tell the truth." And she admitted to being picked. Her dad used to drop her off at school in a Rolls Royce in the 80s.
Yeah, she was rich.
Oh yeah, of course she was. Rolls Royce in the 80s.
Yep.
Next level.
Next level, man. But guys, look, it's been great.
Mrs. GT loves Beckham.
It's been great.
GT reckons.
Huh?
He said Mrs. GT loves him. Beckham's wild. Beckham is like Mike Tyson. People like think they're dumb because of their voice. You know, it's a very squeaky, like low voice.
Yeah.
But they're not. Listen to them talk. He's actually a very smart guy. David is.
I saw a prank with him the other day. They had a statue and they pranked him.
Yeah.
But it was like the statue doesn't even look like him.
It was crap.
He's like, what the heck? And then they smashed it. He's like, oh.
It's wild.
He did me a favor.
Yeah.
And then they found out it was a prank.
He's very switched on dude.
100%. All right.
How's the Russian going, Con? Oh yeah, he does Russian, eh?
He does on Friday nights.
I had to use Google Translate to translate a Russian comment on one of our videos the other day.
Oh, there you go.
And I used it and it said, he says, "You guys are cool, I'm subscribing." I was like,
that's nice.
how do you rate him? Like David Beckham, as a player, he was an excellent player. Great player. He gets overshadowed at how good he actually was because of his celebrity status. So it gets actually overshadowed. I mean, he won 5 Premier Leagues with United, Champions League. I could have told you, KP. You got to go check it. It's on one of our videos. Yeah, I had to use Google Translate, man. It was wild. Do you read it as well now, Childo? Why Russian? Why did he pick Russian to learn out of all things?
Oh, yeah.
Has he told you? Kak Dela guy. What's that mean? Does that mean hello? Oh, guy's talking to guy?
He's talking to guys.
Guy says yes. Because he has no idea what he's talking about. Yes. That's what you say when you don't know what anyone's talking about. That's what Homer says to Marge. He's like, yes. I was going there before to Russia. I was going to go there before COVID. When is the next live stream? It could be some sort of gaming tomorrow. But if not, Friday. I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. It means how are you? So I say, Kak Dela. Or is guy just for guy? Or do I say the guy a bit as well? So Kak Dela, Chris.
What's that mean?
What did he say? How are you?
How are you? Okay.
I need to touch up on my Russian. John used to speak wild Russian back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Can't even speak Greek.
Really?
I don't know. You were saying it. So.
Because he can't even speak Greek. John's Greek's all right now. He understands it.
Yeah, can't speak it.
John his Greek's all right, I think. I'm not sure, actually.
Maybe come on the show one day and speak Greek if you ever...
I need to touch up on my Russian. I like that. ¿Cómo estás?
Oh, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás, man? That's wild.
It means how are you?
Can't you speak Greek, guy? I think you can.
I think he can understand it. But
Probably, like my brother George
sure
is
if
like
he
that.
can-
My brother George is like, can understand it wickedly,
Yeah,
but struggles
to get the words out.
to get the
yeah.
words out.
The way your tongue rolls, I guess.
How are you in Espanol? What about French?
Okay.
Comment allez-vous?
I'm not sure.
That means
I'm not
how are
good at
you?
French.
Comment allez-vous, yes.
It means how are you?
It's nice to speak another language.
Guy says Hess like any Greek I know. I can, but people pay me out and kill my confidence.
Well, why do you give a shit what other people think, guy?
He's bullshitting.
Is he?
He's bullshit.
What about Greek?
No, that people pay him out and kill his confidence.
No, I think he's telling the truth.
No, he's not.
You know,
He's being a dickhead.
So why is he saying that?
Because he's saying we're paying him out.
I'm not paying him out. If that's true, then who gives a shit what other people think, man? Just
No,
fucking
that's true.
no. No, I reckon it is.
No, it's not. He's just never. I don't think. When John was growing up, when you were growing up at home, did your dad and mum, did you speak Greek at home?
Oh, my grandparents was
Like my dad spoke Greek a lot. I don't think John's parents spoke Greek. Like
my parents didn't that much, but more my grandparents. I used to be at their house all the time.
that's Russian.
huh?
And almost looks Greek.
All right.
That looks like a village in DayZ. You know how DayZ's in Russian? That's what the writing
Yeah.
looks like. He can tell me where to go in DayZ. Tell me what the names are. Popkakt. That's where me and John were at in DayZ, I'm sure.
You mean podcast?
Does this mean good podcast, HFD?
Could be.
Pokakt? Pokakt. What's that letter, man? It looks like a watchtower. You know, the one after the PO?
I will da.
It's like an A.
It looks like a watchtower.
Da. It means yes.
I have a base there. See, John's saying what I said. That's where we go in DayZ. It looks like a DayZ writing.
Does A.
It's a D.
Looks like Greek
Oh,
writing.
that's a D, that word.
Looks like Greek
It's
writing.
similar. Like their churches look like Greek churches. The Russian church, because they're
Well, the
Orthodox.
Orthodox, yeah.
Yeah, it's a D. Capital D.
That's like
Interesting.
They use it
that's like writing.
So it is podcast.
That's
Must
like
be.
writing like this.
Kalamata. Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Oh, but I changed the keyboard.
I haven't got that keyboard.
Get the keyboard, man. Get you.
Why? I don't. It's speaking Greek, man.
Why not?
To who?
I write it to you and you read it.
Yeah, so? Well, you're the only person that does it, man.
I know I'm the only person.
So I
that
don't
does.
really use it.
You love it.
I do.
Yeah, he does. King is wild. Galimera HFD.
Yeah.
Oh, Galimera.
I know, but it was the first word that came, so I just put it there because I couldn't be fucked typing.
Big man will do live Greek lessons.
Oh my god,
Legions or lessons?
legions!
Yeah.
Imagine
Legions.
doing live Greek lessons. So how does the Greek keyboard work? You just install it on your message
Yeah,
on
you
your
gotta
Google
install it.
keyboard. What sort of phone have you got, GT? If you've got a Galaxy,
You gotta install it.
Every galaxy's got it.
yes, I would love to learn Greek. Well, we'd have to get the Don on. That's what, you know, when he came to Australia, that's what he did for a living. He tutored Greek. He did.
You're
That's
gonna
what-
get people on here to learn Greek.
He goes, I'd love to learn Greek. I'll teach you Greek. GT will teach
It's not
you.
that. It's not as hard, probably as hard as Russian. Russian would be harder.
Why, you reckon? Well, I think you're just saying that because you speak Greek.
Nah, Russian. I mean, they speak backwards a lot. I don't know. I was talking to Chris. about
The language we speak right now is one of the hardest languages in the world.
Oh yeah, English is hard.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But we speak it. We don't think it's hard.
I don't know. You have to ask King of the North. Looks pretty hard.
Yeah, but that's because we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, no, but he said you have to read backwards, and I was like, what?
Well, that's like the Chinese and that they write
yeah,
downwards.
yeah, they do.
But it doesn't. Might be easy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Diganes. Yasu joy Diganes. Get the Greek keyboard, man. I don't like that, GT. You're meant to be, you know, Macedonian. You're writing like this. That's Gringlish. My yaya would write that. You know what I mean? Diganes. GT is wild. Yorgo is wild.
It's a cool bloke.
He's a levendi. I like it.
Chinese is rough. He's wrote something in Greek.
He wrote. Does he speak Greek?
Who?
Childo, did he just get that?
Nah, I would have just got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sons are half Italian. It's not their fault.
He's gonna learn Greek
Like-
before he
like-
stays with your yaya.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Who? Oh, yeah, yeah. He
That's
will.
what Childo said.
Mm.
Pero no mato la linica prin mino stin yaya because
Yeah.
he stays with your yaya.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he
wants to
stays
learn.
with Chris's yaya.
He's gonna stay with us.
My sons are half Italian. It's not their fault.
Well, they can speak. They can learn both languages.
They could learn three. They could effectively learn 3 languages,
Hmm.
which is pretty cool. That's the good thing about it.
Japanese.
Japanese is wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind learning Japanese.
I like how Childo wrote that and then Google translated that. So
Yeah.
he's going to learn Greek before he comes to stay with
Good
you.
about Google, I guess these days.
Oh yeah.
That's wicked. I need to start speaking to the boys in Polish.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Do you
Hey.
speak to them in Greek?
No, I'm not that. I'm not.
Come on, man. What about your dad?
Yeah, not really.
You got to speak to them in Greek, man.
Why?
So they can learn. It's good to learn languages like that. It's good.
It
it's
is,
actually
but
good.
I'm not that good in Greek, so
But your dad, you should tell your dad and mum.
I'm better as like I'm like John, like more. I can speak it, but like I'm not that great. I can understand it more.
Amanda, is she fluent in Polish?
Oh yeah, she's fluent. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fluent. She should start. She should start doing it.
Polish is wild.
That's a hard one as well. That's hard to understand.
Polish is wild. You know when you make the dough from Polish, it's wicked. Can't believe the background changed because I didn't put it on loop after 2 hours
Oh, it changed by itself. It went black.
before, and you didn't even notice.
Oh
Remember?
no, I didn't.
And it went to the King Car Wash one.
Oh, does it automatically just go to one
No,
spot?
because I didn't loop. Yeah, because I had that on underneath. Because
Ah,
I didn't have it on loop. Because this video actually goes for 2 hours or something.
Mum and I teach the boys here when they're here. Yeah, you do. So they do.
Mum and
learn
I
some.
teach the boys when they're here. There you
Yeah.
go.
My mum does.
I know some Polish cabbage roll.
Cabbage rolls are nice.
Is that Polish?
Mm.
That's awesome, thoughts.
Yeah, it's good.
Guys
fun.
laughing. Is a cabbage roll Polish?
No, I don't know if it's traditionally Polish, but they do make them.
They love them
It's like a dormada, but like it's
in cabbage.
In cabbage, yeah. Basically, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
no, I'm probably killer.
Yeah, they're nice. They're like bigger though. They're like
That's wicked.
That big.
yeah, you
I'm-
can get them
I'm
bigger.
gonna-
They're bigger than
I'm gonna eat.
the dormadas.
I'm gonna eat gubebia now at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, nice.
They're waiting.
Go for it.
Got life, got a store.
Gala, I've got a store. GT. Joy
The Poles
says.
say, oh yeah, they do say it's yeah,
The Poles will say it's traditional Polish.
yeah.
Well, that's like the Italians will say they invented coffee, but actually probably the Turks did. Yeah,
I
that's
know
what-
there's a Greek coffee.
they reckon it came from Turkey.
Probably.
That's why we used to call it Turkish coffee. Cabbage roll is wild. We make it in Macedonia.
It's a
All
Slavic.
the other countries will still as their own. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. GT cracks me up. I think I actually do think it's originated from Turkey coffee. I believe that. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Are the Poles? No.
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think it's big, isn't it? Polish sausages, like German. I think that it is.
Polish sausages must be huge.
I don't know if Amanda's having a laugh there. If she's paying some Polish guy out or if she's being serious.
The small ones.
Yeah, I don't know if she. Yeah, see, she's giggling.
Yeah,
She's
Polish.
being cheeky. I knew she was being cheeky. So, all right. In saying that, Polish have small sausages.
They do.
It's been a good show.
Yeah.
Are the Poles known for their sausages? That's
wild.
wild. Joy have to do what you just did with the keyboard thing. You can get the keyboard GT actually on your phone. Like I've got it, and I just switch over to it. Lets you swipe at the bottom on the space bar to your other keyboards.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
Yeah, and I just swipe.
Translated.
Here they're doing the translator. Yeah,
Because Maggie was
Yeah,
corresponding
yeah.
with the girls in Cyprus.
that's right. Cheers, GT. Well, it's been a good night, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Been good. Didn't really talk about that topic much, but
We did. Just we stopped talking about it when someone brought up MASH, and then
that's it.
everyone decided
I
to
don't
start
even know
talking
what
about.
I don't even know what the verdict
Everyone
was.
started talking about. I think the verdict was.
No.
I don't know. I think more people were saying they don't want to be immortal.
Yeah. What's with you? What?
That's why you're with an Icarian. John says he's being funny. He's trying
I'm
to
not
say
fully cut in though, man.
he's saying that you've got like a third knee or something.
Jeez. Thanks, King.
John gets that from his Cypriot side, man, not his Icarian side.
Or his limno side.
John's like got his foot in like too many camps. He's more multicultural than
He's
all
a
of us.
mongrel.
He's just more multicultural than all of us.
He is.
Great show, guys. Big sausages, this guy says. Are the Icarians known for their sausages?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's being cheeky. Japan is wild. I've got to start learning Japanese again. Got my family living in Japan. There you go.
Where's that one?
That's what Joy
Oh,
said.
yeah, I saw that, yeah. There you go.
I'm a cheeky gal. Cheeky gal.
Cheers.
There you go. So what was your verdict?
Depends. If I'm an evil, then I'll.
If you're like Dr. Evil, you're going to be immortal.
Depends who you are. It's like if you are a Doctor Evil guy and then wants to take
You
over the
wanna be
world,
immortal.
then I'll be immortal. But if I'm not, if I'm just an average Chris that wants good in the world, then
Average
I think
Chris?
dying is an option. Is the right option. So. But I don't think I don't think, yeah, as I said before, we won't truly die. I
You
think
said you think everyone's
Yeah.
immortal?
that's right.
Or even evil people?
Everyone.
So a serial killer?
Yep.
That's unfair.
Why is it unfair?
Well, he's been in bad. He should get bad.
Yeah, but I think they get punishment for that.
What punishment?
I think they come back into the next world and they're the victim. They play the victim, so they know.
So
exactly
in other
what it
words, but
feels.
what that means is that there's just a ongoing cycle of evil people.
If they don't learn their lesson, yes.
That's terrible. I don't like that.
Well, not always. Depends on if they've learned their lesson.
No, because you said if they've killed in one life, if they've done, let's say he's a serial
done-
killer in one life, in the next life, he'll be the recipient of that.
Well, it might be
So
something.
that means someone's going to be there that's going to do that.
yeah,
Oh, I'm upset now.
yeah. It might be the same thing, but he'll be the girl.
That's what I'm saying. So
You know
that
what I mean?
means there's going to be another killer.
No,
matter what.
It'll be the same killing. We'll just reverse roles.
He'll just be the other person.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Dying is an option. GT says, good night, HFD, and everyone in the chat. Good night, Chudo. It would be sad being the last man. I'm with John. I wouldn't want to be immortal. I would hate, like I said, like that thing, like I would hate losing my loved ones over and over. It would crush
suck.
me.
Yeah, it would suck.
And you would like, and then let's just say like you wouldn't even be able to take your own life because you're immortal. Like if you didn't want to go through that forever.
I know.
Have a good one, KO the N. Night Con and Amanda. Yeah, I'm with Guy.
Yeah. All right, are we getting out of here?
I'm not.
Want to keep going?
No, I'm not getting out of here. You're gonna go. I'm not going anywhere. Outliving loved ones would be depressing. Imagine having to see your children die, like over and over.
You'd be sad.
It'd suck balls.
It would. Would be nice.
It
But
would not be nice.
what can you do, man? If that's what
If you were immortal and you just dealt with it, you'd just be like the
I
strongest.
know.
Immortality has depression written all over it. I'm with that. We can end on that comment.
I think so. Because
Immortality has depression written all over it. I like that comment. We'll end on that. We'll probably be back Friday with some gaming.
hopefully Friday, if
No, I might do
KP's
some
available,
tomorrow as well.
If you're available Friday, then I can do gaming on Friday night. No worries.
8:30. It's early. GT said he doesn't want us to leave, man. He's upset.
It's nearly 11 o'clock here, man.
It's 10:53, bruh. GT, move.
By the time I get home,
GT, move to our time zone. By the time Chris gets home, it'll be 3 minutes after he leaves. Dam's been quiet, saying good night. He's giving you a high five.
no, thanks, man. After all the port stabs I got.
Yeah, but Dan gives you port slander like every time you sit and talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't
Well,
that
I'm saying like it was. He's giving me the high five. Like I'm saying like wow.
Immortality might give me a chance to see Man U win a title again.
All the crows.
I was about to say, I wonder if United win a title before the Crows would. But Crows has already been,
What do you mean you've already been?
like it's already been 20 something years now.
In a
they have-
while.
That's what I mean. United's been 11 years. They haven't won a title.
If Crows win it this year, next year, I'll
Don't say anything you're gonna regret. Go say it. If Crows win it next year, you're gonna what? And I'm gonna clip it. What are you gonna do?
I'll go do that challenge again.
What one?
The one at Beefcakes.
So,
I'll go do it again.
if Crows win the flag, Chris just said he's gonna do the beefcakes and shake challenge again.
I'll do it again. Even though it killed me.
Fucking
I
hell.
very much doubt they will win it. So
He's confident they ain't gonna win it. John,
I'll
what's
go.
your-
Dan lives around the corner apparently. So
What is the rebuff to that? What do you think the chances are? Honestly, I want to know honestly from John. He's there. What are his honest chances he thinks that you're doing that challenge again? 50%? Is there 50% chance Crows can
no,
win
there's
it?
20. I reckon there's a 5% chance.
Chris makes me hate Port. Well, you reckon that out of all the teams, there's a 5% chance?
He loves it.
No, I think he's laughing at it. There's
Huh?
a 5% chance they win it. I want to know what John says before we go. He was confident this year.
Is he confident?
No.
Every year.
He was more confident this year than last year. He was way more confident this year. He was saying it. He said that.
Well,
Dude, you do that again
yeah.
if they win the flag.
Yeah.
So if they're in the grand final, you're going to be sweating so bad.
I have to go do it.
Oh, fucking hell, man. That's crazy, bro. I wouldn't do that.
But let's put this like if he's so certain that they're gonna
No,
make
he
it.
didn't say years. I'm
No,
asking
but
him.
if anyone is certain, then they have to. If they don't make it, then they have to go do it.
Yeah, but that's not as
All
fair
right.
because there's more of a chance they don't do it.
There's heaps of shit.
Yeah, there's way more chance they don't win it.
Yeah, true. Well, it depends how.
If
confident
Port
they-
win the flag,
Port win it.
do one of them have to go do it?
Yeah, 100% they do.
Who, John or
Yeah,
Dan?
they have to agree. Both.
That's crazy.
If Port win the flag.
I reckon they'd take you on that.
Yeah, I don't think Port wins it next
What
year.
about, you know what bet should be? There should be a bet. Did you just have one? Did any of us have them this year?
No,
If Crows or Port finish higher?
I should have. You guys still
50,
saying buy? I
to win
know.
it, 90% to make finals, he reckons.
Nah, it's more like 5% to win it.
So 50-50 to win the flag.
Maybe 40% to make finals.
Yeah, we're ethnics, Amanda. That's how we roll.
All right.
Listen, I'm confident they'll make finals like John. But
Well,
I don't know about 50-50 to win.
You
it.
get back to us, John, because we're going to go now. But you get back to us.
So
let
if
us know.
Port win the flag, would he do the challenge again? I don't think he would, bro. That killed him.
Well, put your
I'm
money.
surprised you're saying it.
Put your money where your mouth is, John. Put your money where your mouth is. If you think your little team Crows can do it, yeah.
No, but it's not really putting his money where it's putting his money whether he thinks Port can do it. That's what it is. That's what we're asking him.
Yeah, true.
If he's confident Port can't do it, he'd take the bet.
Yeah.
You're crazy, man. You're mad. Dudes, on that note.
On that way, guys, take care, spike your hair, and remember, subscribe if you haven't, guys. Go check out our merch, hfdmerch.myspreadshop.com.au.
Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. See you shortly.
See you Friday, guys. Stay hunky.
I think Friday and then Saturday night. I couldn't do it last time, he's saying. See, he's right. But he tried. He attempted. Oh, I accidentally went there. Sorry, guys. Click that. Came back 1 second. Yes. We'll be live probably Saturday night with the Merseyside Derby watch along as well.
Yeah.
I'll do that first so then I can go to bed and wake up and watch Man United.
Yeah. And maybe Friday, I don't know. It's up to KP.
Yeah, Friday we probably will. We probably will.
There we go.
Night,
Anyway.
Night, guys. Night,
guys.
Duco.
See you later.
Says.
Good night.
Take it easy, guys.
Good night.